Okay, cool. So yeah, we are going to start. Might as well just do this. In blackness.
Alright. And also, guys, metagaming slash not metagaming, we need to take the time to decide to change our name from the Heroes Guild to the Champions Guild. And then we all have our own title as like Champion Udofire, Champion Ragnar, Champion Vic, Champion Norian.
Classic, you guys. Okay. Cool. Okay. As a mist of flame and fire fades, you look down to the dead monster. Its lidless eyes no longer writhing with tendrils. Its blackened furred skin is burnt and ashes collect on the surface. With your weathered green hand still outstretched and warm from casting flames, you reach down and collect the three-eyed moon necklace. As you hold onto it in your hand and examine the silvery item, you can clearly see that while two of the three eyes glow a bright red, one is turned to dark onyx. The room goes dim, and as you look towards the doorway, which still displays the bright orange and red flames from the rooftops, you notice outside has itself become shadowed. What do you do, Reuben?
Oh, it's me. So I've got the necklace, and so I'm look. Do I just walk on?
Cool. You walk towards the door?
Yes.
As you look upon the burning houses, the bodies of orcs being ravaged again and again by living blades of creatures who are wreathed in eyes. The horizon, once filled with blue and purple hues, is black, viscous and scaly. A wing of a great creature blinds the sun. A faceless maw with a crown of eyes breathes a sour cloud that rains poison in the distance. A single eye, followed by a legion, focus on you as this great monster begins to come hither. It slowly moves its massive claw, and even from a great distance, you can feel it tremble the earth as it lands. From one of the foot soldiers that are stabbing your orc comrades, you hear, "Fools! He has Solium's pact! Ruin him before he makes his wish!" As they begin to rush after you.
I wish, I say, I wish I had the power to stop this.
The creature in the distance gives a great and terrible cry as the sun behind him begins to glow anew. The bright light twins the sun and begins to push the creature down into the earth. Its claws dig and scratch in the distance. Before long, its fainting screams are muffled until silenced. A sharp pain stings your body as you feel twin blades writhe inside you. You collapse onto the ground and feel your warm, black blood on your hands. As your spirit departs and your vision darkens, you remind yourself, "I am Mokhtar, Counselor of the Burning Axe, and I have given my life to end the dragon below." At this time, you actually wake up, fully healed, and you find yourself in the room. You find yourself in a cave, surrounded by your allies. You wake for the last time, and you have become fully aware of your body and soul completely. You can feel every inch of your hard, cold body swirling together with two souls, Rick Camrose Carter and Mokhtar of the Burning Axe. Although you remember everything about each individual life now, the events when you were known as Reuben are scattered, as if the past had been partially ripped from your being. You know that your body was built, and that the souls that fill your body were crafted together with a purpose, but you cannot discern what purpose. Your body is capable of holding many souls, and that yours was overfilled on purpose. You know that your mentor, Wrestleme, which is from the town of Fallcrest, is not who you once knew him as, but you do not know his true identity. and you know to fear the name, the dragon below. Okay, and we start the game.
Yo, I heard my name.
Yeah, you said that he's infused with big cameras, Carter, and
Okay, so what everyone else sees is 2 eyes, a green one and a blue one, kind of activate on the face of the robot once known as Reuben, as he begins to move and writhe again. You at first thought he would be dead, but he appears to be alive again. You are in the bedchamber of the Master of the Swollen Eye, having returned there with his body, showing your victory over him, and they have surrendered to you. You have looted his chest, which was filled with various jewels and potions, and you took some of his notes off his table. And yep, you guys were just about to explore more of the area.
Alright, so before we leave this room, Udofire brings his attention that there's a few things the party has to discuss.
Yeah.
Namely, 3 that I can think of. First, the name change. Udofire speaks up. After the events that have occurred recently, and the loss of, the founder, Dedrick, I feel like it is sort of a disrespect to keep referring to us as the Heroes Guild. I think it's time that we adopted a new name, especially after our new victory over the Master. It's time to leave the past in the past.
What name do you propose?
I propose that we change our name from the Heroes Guild to the Udofire Guild.
That's crazy. I would never.
So my character bursts out laughing.
Alright. So that was my first idea of the name. My second one was the Champions Guild. The first one sounds much better in my opinion, but I'm willing to go with
the third
either.
one?
The Fuck Vic Cameros Guild.
That's a lot better. I think that's
You guys want to go with the third one?
very striking sort of name.
The only thing is that it has Vic Cameros' name in it, and that's why I don't like it.
I love it.
Then again,
Did you
we
say
could
the
just
Champions
pick
Guild though?
Yeah, the Champions
Did
Guild.
you say Champions Guild? That sounds pretty good. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might agree with that.
Vic?
Yeah.
Alright, so from this point on, we are the Champions Guild, and Champion will be added as our title for each and every single one of us. Until it is proven that we are not the champions we are claiming to be.
Okay, well, you guys rest and eat, I assume, so you can all restore yourselves to full health.
Yeah.
I kind of stand up and I say, fellows, I've gained a new revelation about myself. It seems after our battle with the Master, it's been revealed to me that I know now the 2 souls that are embodied within this metal shell. And then I say, it seems that a previous life of mine, Ricamros, a bard, has been fused within me, as well as an orc warrior, Loktar. And that I have been overfilled with souls for a reason. That reason I do not know. It's Mokhtar, sorry, Mokhtar with an M. That reason I don't know, but one thing I know for sure, that there is great evil that will descend upon us and is bearing the name of the dragon below. And the eyes that we have fought before, those black bulging eyes, they are of that name. And I say that we should proceed with caution, and that we should keep our eyes and ears open for anything that would tell us about the dragon below. There is also a necklace or a medallion that has 3 jewels on it, like somehow like 3 moons, and that each one grants a wish, I think. In my vision, I saw that one of the jewels was pure black, as dark as onyx, while the other 2 were red. Again, it might seem quite confusing at first, but the more we find out about the second sun, I think the more we'll find out about the dragon below, and what this medallion means.
So you mentioned something about wishes.
Yeah.
You mean almost like a genie?
I think so, because in my vision, Mokhtar asked for a wish of power, and somehow something happened that defeated, or at least subdued, this great and evil darkness that was about to, attack him. But alas, he had perished. But it seems that this thing could hold great power and can grant, and it seems like any wish, really. It could have been anything.
Excellent. So you guys are on the map, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So this is the master's room.
Cool. So we looted everything here.
Pretty much. I don't think you took the bed sheets or the candles, and you could probably roll up the rug too, but it's all depends on your taste.
Alright. So,
Mess up the place afterwards.
I was actually thinking, if this was just an idea, tell me if you guys think this is good or not, but we can, since these goblins are now, unruled by anyone, and they're used to having a leader, because it looks like they just won't do anything on their own. I was thinking of, what if we were to give this to, what's the name of the girl? The mithril girl?
Sylvia.
Yeah. Let Sylvia take over them. She knows these minds. They'll probably quickly listen to her, as long as we just chop off the master's head and give it to her. Tell them that she was our leader or something along those lines, like she knows magic or some sort. And just give it to her to run these minds.
She will probably need someone who speaks Common and Goblin, though. I don't think she does.
Well, then we could leave one of the goblins that we have as servants, quote unquote, because we really don't use them for anything.
They barely speak Common, but it's
No,
doable,
the girl.
I suppose.
No, not the girl. Did the girl speak common?
No.
John?
No, I'm pretty sure all of them spoke Goblin only. And
Yeah, they
and you murdered the one guy who did speak Common. So you are now Ralphie is now an awakened an awakened warforce, essentially, and it is he's no longer need to breathe or eat if he does not want to. However, if he wishes, he can open his body up to basically just switching on and off, being able to receive radiant healing, or being able to eat just for pleasure, or even be able to drink a magic potion. He still has no mouth. He just simply has to accept it, and then his body will do the rest. It's difficult for he has trouble describing to you how it is, but he knows exactly how he can do it.
So this is just a curiosity question. Does things like drowning or poison still affect him?
Poison will still affect him if he has accepted himself out to eating something and accepting its nutrients.
But something like poison gas, as long as he
no,
doesn't
he does not need to breathe. Yes, and he does not need to accept that kind of thing.
That'd be really useful.
But if he wanted to like smell something though, and it happened to be poisonous, then he would be accepting the poison into himself.
During combat, for instance, if he needs healing, does he need to wait until his turn to accept whatever comes later?
As a free action, I'd say he'd be able to accept things like healing and such.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Although, honestly, you should just always keep healing energy up. There's no reason you shouldn't accept healing energy at any time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Unless you can explode by it, which so far no one has.
And one other thing before I forget. Necrotic damage.
He cannot shut that off, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yep, his necrotic will rust his metal, and he cannot stop that.
Okay, so it's basically like necrotic is just damage that just destroys.
Yeah.
Or like a rotting sort of thing.
And honestly, you also can take radiant damage just because it will damage your souls. So there's a lot of issues there when it comes to magic.
So much. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
I say, oh hey, what about the slaves? We guys should free the slaves, right?
We definitely should. Do we have an idea of hiring, seeing if they want to be bought off the slaves since they would have no place to go?
These guys seem to be very subservient to you. So, assuming that you're still brandishing the master on your arm.
I'm sure he is.
Okay. You guys have to tell me what to do with his body later. Unless just like throw it to the ground and leave.
No, we're keeping hold of this body for a bit.
It's a good call. Okay.
Like as a large inventory item.
Pretty much, yeah. It would be like a huge inventory item. So it'd take about 6.
So let's just keep him out of the bag and just carrying him in our hands like a weapon.
Or we could just cut off its head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we just have the head? It's a lot more portable.
I'll be back.
Maybe it regenerates or something.
I think he's out for the count though.
Yeah, I know, we could have done that before, even without, with or without the body. We could. But yeah, let's go. Let's just find where this, where they keep the slaves.
So I go outside to the nearest goblin I see.
Cool. You see one outside.
Yeah, I just show him the master's body again, and just so he knows who's in charge, and I say, take us to the slaves.
He gives you a nod. He asks you to come this way.
Tell me if I'm getting cold, warm.
No, it's cool. I'll lead you there. He doesn't say go there, but you can clearly see inside are basically a bunch of goblins getting ready to defend, and they're basically a small guard post.
Defend from what exactly?
I'm assuming an attack from the door that you guys are approaching now. The door on the right appears to have a cool breeze coming from underneath it, as well as a very large saw trap. We're assuming that if anyone opens it without the right permission, they'll get their butt sawed off. However, he points you beyond this door, in which you can see a bunch of sleeping little guys. He takes you through that.
Damn, they had this place set out pretty well. Like they had it really made well. That's what I'm trying to say. If the master wasn't such an asshole,
He eventually opens up this door and continues onward.
So as we're going by, I just want to say, what's in this room?
That's outside.
Oh.
He opens it up and you guys can see it's outside.
Outside into the caves or outside?
Outside into the I guess the cave? The abandoned mines? Not sure what you're going for.
Into the abandoned mines. I thought you meant outside, like leading outside the abandoned mines.
Okay, so he takes you upwards. You see one guard standing.
Oh, upwards.
The camera just pushes us through.
Get out of the way. And he points to this door ahead of him.
Now we wait for him to open it.
Okay, he grabs onto the knob and he pushes it open. He doesn't go inside though.
Alright, so I'll take the first lead inside then.
Cool.
Going back in front of Vic.
As you go inside, you can see the place is dimly lit with candles. You can see that there's an elf up there, a redhead, particularly male elf. You see there appears to be a human, most likely Strove mercenary, 2 Cord mercenaries, and about 5 goblins as well. And not depicted here, you can see that there are 3 citrine squires.
Alright.
Oh, so they didn't totally kill all the squires.
Evidently. There's also a halfling in here.
So I clear my throat very loudly. I say the mines is under new management. Udofire will explain the new rules.
Okay, thank you for that introduction there.
Thank you for throwing me under the bus.
Yeah, right. So I get their attention. I say, stop working the assistant and everyone come here. All the slaves.
They do so.
Alright, even the ones that... I'm gonna assume everyone here speaks common.
You can assume whatever you want.
Alright, so since they all came when I said
translate in common.
They probably
in
do except for
goblin.
the goblins.
Yeah,
if you want to translate this in goblin...
I'll translate everything he says from common to goblin. As
Cool,
he's saying
cool.
with like hand signals and shit.
I say, as the wizard has just said, the mines are under new management. So here are your options. 1, you can go back to wherever you were doing. This is referring mostly to the court and the citrine. We will happily escort you back to the town and you can reunite with the factions respectively. 2nd, if you have no place to go, the Champions Guild is willing to buy your services, not as slaves or servants, but as squires.
Is that the only options?
Or 3, you are free to leave on your own. If the goblins permit you to stay here, that is your business. But those are the 3 options.
Cool. You see the dwarves kind of throw their pickaxes down and they kind of put... Yeah, the core dwarves. They kind of... And there's also truthfully 1 human. And also the halfling. They kind of put their hands on your shoulder and kind of give you a nod of thanks as they leave.
Okay.
However, the goblins kind of shrugs down. They don't really. They kind of talk to one another, and you can hear they're talking about going back to their clan, which belongs to the leader. Basically, that was already killed by this clan, the vampire leader. And of course, the 3 citrine boys. They kind of look to each other because they really have no place to go. They assume that all the citrine have died if they were not there to defend them. And and the elf's just gonna leave too. He's gonna take you up and they're just gonna leave and try to get back home.
Alright. So the goblins look like they can figure that shit out on their own. We're not gonna
Cool.
because there's nothing we can do for them. They have no idea what to go. This is why I said we should get Sylvia and a translator. I asked any of the goblin slaves, do they speak common in goblin?
None of them do now.
Okay. Yeah, we really need a translator for that little girl. If we're gonna give her these mines, because I'm assuming no one here wants them. No one wants to be in charge of these goblins.
Yeah.
Can I ask, I speak Elven to the red-headed elf. It's like, excuse me, I recognize you from.
You say in a robotic voice.
Yeah, excuse me, I recognize you from somewhere. In Elven.
He kind of
may I
turns his
ask
head
your
and
name?
says, "I'm sorry, I don't really recognize you, large metal person."
Yeah, I know you don't recognize me. I think anyone would recognize you, but I just want to just tell me your name, cause I might know it somewhere in the back.
He says,
head.
He says,
I just can't feel my
Alandro.
finger.
Alandro Ragnar.
Elancho Ragnar. Now, I don't think. But I say, where are you going now?
Says,
After this?
I'm not sure. I've been here for a long time now. This is my third generation being a slave under these goblins. But probably I have some family still alive, so I'll probably go to them in Fallcrest. Fallcrest's still around, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'll go there then.
Alright, good luck to you, brother.
Thank you. Stay frosty.
I hand him 10 silver pieces.
Thank you.
And I hope they remember the
Okay.
Champions Guild is the one who set them free. But
Tell them the Champions Guild help you. Tell them the Champions Guild help you. Thank
First
you.
the Heroes
Thank you.
Guild, now the Champions Guild. How many guilds are here?
just the best one. Us. Alright, so the goblins we're just gonna let talk among themselves because they have no idea.
They're gonna try to get out of the prison. So they'll definitely scoot past you. The place is now empty except for the 3 citrine boys.
Alright, so I call over the citrine squires.
No, they come to you.
I say we have not learned. We know what the citrine was doing here. We don't know the results of their efforts. But we are planning to. Are we going to check them? Are we going to go up to the vampire after this, or just bounce and go to the citrine camp to see if they're alive?
I think. Would they know?
They say that we watched as our soldiers or the citrine Crusaders entered into the highestmost caves, and we were supposed to give them support. But we never got any signal to attack, and then we were attacked by these goblins.
So there's a good chance none of them made it out.
It's possible.
So what are you 3 going to do then?
They say if they've still not arrived out of the caves, it is possible they are dead. And then they look to Norian and Ragnar, who are both ex-citrine Crusaders, or at least, wearing the armor. They say we will take you up on your offer to join the Champions Guild, if you will have us.
Said, of course, we don't decline anyone here. As long as you have the spirit of champion, you're welcomed.
One guy goes, "Oh, okay, I better go."
Said,
No,
"Don't
no,
worry, the
I'm just
champion
joking,
spirit
this
can
is-
be built
Oh, that's good.
after
I'm
risking
looking
your
for
lives
robot.
again and again."
Okay, cool. So this place is now empty.
So, I say, Norian, why don't you just give a look around this place to see if these mines are actually have any ores left in them, anything of value, like mithril, iron, anything. Since this is your type of thing.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, you are the best you are the blacksmith of the group, so
Oh, sad face.
yeah. Alright, you both are. Why don't you both do it again?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, Ragnar's a dwarf, so he could.
Yeah.
Could literally.
I was about to say
lead
no
these wrong.
If you wanted to come with me.
Thank you, Udofire.
No problem.
I'll accept what it's kind of like a history check. I'll go for one of those.
Ooh, Doors get advantage to that one.
Yeah, I do. And history is intelligence, is it?
Sure is.
Okay, so that would be +4.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Or yeah, we'll go with the 16. Or sorry,
Cool.
20.
How about you, Norian? You want to try for it?
Sure, I do not have history though, so I can
That's cool.
I can only roll for intelligence.
Does that mean you only have like a 19 maximum?
I have a 20 maximum.
Okay. So, the best you can get is what Ragnar already has.
16. Okay.
Okay, cool. You look around and you can tell clearly that this stone is quite soft, but there's no real importance to it. There's no good gems or anything like that. Although a few were probably could be found in this area, which you're assuming that the bag of smaller gems is you hold on to came from here. You assume that they are mining this area out for space more than anything else.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we freed the slaves, we did the Harriet Tubman Acts, gave the speech. Anything else we have to do here?
No,
I guess Sylvia. She's gonna take care of it.
Udofire,
Is
what
it-
are you? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was gonna say, how long would it take to teach Sylvia how to speak basic Goblin?
I think the rule is 50 weeks.
Or you could just write down all the common words in
Yeah.
Goblin on like a piece of paper and give her that.
Yeah, but you're gonna have the cameras doing it, right? It's work harder, you suck, I poop on your face.
I mean, it still is effective though.
I can see that happening, and it's good he's not here right now.
What are Udofire? What are you planning, or what do you think Sylvia will be using the Goblin Force? Because my impression is that she'll use them as a workforce to try and find more mithril in the area.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or any other areas she needs, like she'll have them as servants.
Basically, a small startup business for her, essentially.
Exactly, because she'll make more use of this than we will.
It looks pretty big, not just small. But do any of the goblins we encountered at the moment speak any common?
So far you found 0. You assume that speaking common is something you require very good intelligence to do, and a will. Only ones that seem to be able to do it are the ones that were specifically trained to be servants or translators, and the master,
I know
who was
it's
just
still
simply smart
overrated,
enough to do it.
But what was our main mission? To kill some vampires, right?
Yeah.
So the citrine got raped up in that cave. That means that vampires are still probably alive.
It sounds like you want us to go up there. And
He says, brandishing his silver weapon.
Yeah. Let's go.
alright. If you guys
That's
are
good.
right with it, then we can go.
Okay.
Yeah, so, bringing these goblins would probably do us more harm than good.
But these citrine warriors, on the other hand.
Yeah, so what do you want to do with the Citrine Crusaders at the moment?
Actually, I would say that we send the squires to
Man, the catapult.
to the Air Ascent. No, to the Air Ascent. They find Sylvia. They try to find any core that actually speaks any goblin. If there are any.
I say we get them to man a catapult, or maybe come with us to fight. It'll be a lot better.
No.
They shrug and say, we
They're
can
squires.
do whatever's required.
I think 3 people, we'd have 1 cannibal under our wing.
Well, they can
Catapult
still
better.
fight.
Three
Yeah,
people are
I
only
mean-
gonna have 1 catapult, and knowing our luck, they're probably gonna hit us.
Oh no, not a catapult.
I'd say just tell them to go back to town, tell them what happened at the citrine, tell them, Sylvia, that these goblins are...
Who is Sylvia, they ask.
She's a
Oh,
little
wait a
girl
minute.
at the inn.
She's a little girl at the end?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss her. You can tell by the scent of mithril on her.
I look at them. I
They
say,
laugh.
do you want to fight, or do you want to walk to the Iron Ascent?
They say we're not really fighters, which is why we're more supporters.
Alright
Yeah.
then, go to the Iron Ascent.
They say, okay, so you wish us to do what again once more? You want us to tell search for somebody who speaks Goblin?
Sylvia.
Yeah, what I want, I don't know if you guys agree, is basically to tell Sylvia the story, what happened here, and the court, what happened to the citrine. After that, try to find any of the court that speaks Goblin. And tell Sylvia a plan, basically, to come here and manage the goblins.
Yeah, that the goblins are hers. They will be under her control.
They say we can manage that.
All right, don't screw it up.
They say, well, if you're gonna go put it like that, then we won't do it.
So I look at one of these goblins.
Since we recently changed the name, you can mention we are from the Heroes Guild, but now the Champions Guild.
They say, okay, sure.
Cool.
What were you saying there, Rick Cameras?
I look at now one of these goblins and I say, oh, what's the password?
They say they start doing a series of knocks that you.
Can I remember that with Keen Mind?
Yeah, easily.
Alright, cool.
Just remember that you have the what is this place called again? Something with some. Point is, this door's open now.
Okay.
And as we're leaving, I'm gonna get the closest group of goblins and tell them that a little girl will be coming around here and she's your new leader.
They kind of nod and say, okay, if that's what you demand.
Yeah, she is now. She now gives the orders. Go tell this to every other goblin here.
Why can't we kill all these goblins again?
Because that would just be like
A waste?
yeah, just like crushing
Massacre.
cockroaches.
Genocide.
No, genocide is
Useless,
killing
too.
unborn children.
Yeah.
Classic
Scumbags.
you guys.
Who
We
does
go
that?
Team Sapphire.
Who does that? Let's get out of here now.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna start
So
climbing up
look
the
at
vines.
Yeah.
I bounce
Alright.
to wherever the exit is.
That's
It's
not
right
where
in
the
front of you.
exit is.
Well, yeah, we could take this one. You know.
You said these doors open right now, right?
Yeah.
How big is that saw blade?
It's surprisingly large. You can see it actually fits through a hole in the door. So when you open it up, it kind of just naturally goes through there.
So basically
But-
like a 10-foot diameter one, or?
It'd be more like a 5-foot one. It's just awkwardly placed.
Okay.
Okay, how would we disable it if we want to keep going through this door again?
You can't disable it from the other side.
We just have to knock on it, the door.
No. And they'll
Yeah,
most
is
likely
it-
disable it for you.
Is there anything we can brandish other than a head to show that it's us, or
Are
at
you?
least get Sylvia to?
You can assume that they know your face.
Yeah, and they pretty
yeah.
much scared. They wouldn't fight anyone. I think
Okay.
now that they
What
know the
about
master's
Sylvia?
dead. Yeah, I told them to go tell them that she's in charge of them. So
Oh, they can bring the Goblin Squires through, by the way.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay.
yeah, those moblins might be effective one day, but not against these vampires. And
Unless we give them silvered stuff.
Yo, John, are we gonna be fighting within like the next 10 minutes?
Why?
Because I gotta go fill out some papers real quick. I've been trying to get this stupid passport renewed for a while, but it'll take me like 10 minutes.
Make me go back to Mexico.
I'll still be able to talk. I just won't be on my screen.
I guess you'll probably be fine. Yeah.
Alright,
You'll probably be fine.
just
So
teleport me around or whatever. I'll be back.
So right now it's day. It's probably about 11 o'clock in the morning.
oh, perfect time. The vampires are probably asleep.
Okay, let's hurry to those caves so they can
Now,
fight.
which cave has vampires?
You tell
That's
me.
the part where I said I still have my headset on.
The top. He said, "Is the water running now?"
The water is still running. Yeah.
All right. Looks like the is back open too.
Did the
Oh,
Squires give a description of which cave the citrine entered?
They did not.
But we knew that it was somewhere at the highest point.
I'm pretty sure I heard
Yes,
something.
I basically want to know if it was the one of the Azeroth guy or not.
No, I don't think so.
Would it be in these ones then? Seems like it. It is the highest point.
I'd say we can just go to the top and probably find it. John, do I still remember the way that the ravens took me?
The
Like,
Ravens. Give me an intelligence check here.
Guessing not.
6. Not particularly. You know you went through this door. But that's about it.
Which door?
No.
One more time.
Still there. It's one large.
Oh, okay. Damn. That's all the way at the bottom.
Can I remember the directions that the general gave me?
The general?
Or not the general, I'm sorry. What was the name? Carter?
Carts?
Yeah, Carts.
He said this should be the top somewhere.
Alright then. Guess we're going all the way to the top.
Okay, Ragnar, wanna climb with that goat of yours?
Yes.
Short rope?
Cool.
Oh, do you mind if I get you a goat token?
Feel free. But considering you'll be under it most of the time, it's kind of, or it'll be under you.
Yeah.
But yeah, feel free. So do you just want to go climb?
Yeah.
It can do surprisingly well. So yeah, it climbs up no problem.
Okay. I tie the rope to. Or there's nothing to tie the rope to, is there? I hold onto the rope, and I have the goat help me essentially, and wait for them to climb up the rope.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can all get up pretty easily. Diego eventually gets tied up and brought up. I think we're missing Vicambros. Yeah. I'm just gonna give somebody else control of him.
The entrance.
Quickly, rush into battle with them.
Yeah, we can do it.
Have him at the vanguard. Just strap him to Ragnar's shield.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yo,
everyone,
all of this.
everyone can control him now.
Ooh. So the camera's gonna suddenly just jump off the ledge all the way to the bottom.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Right. I would like to take a peek the cave we have right here.
Okay.
Let's go to that one.
I will use my powers to look through the cave and tell you what you see.
Use your powers.
Yep. You see a dark hallway that splits in 2 ways.
Is there any is it natural cave or does it seem like it's dug out?
All caves in this area seem unnatural
Okay.
and dug out. Mostly because this used to be a mine.
Just wanted to clarify.
I say let's check these ones up here.
I don't
Unless
know
you
which
guys
you're
want
pointing
to check
at, but
this one.
sounds good.
They're all the way to the far right. There's about 4 of them. 5 of them.
Yeah, sounds good. We have one to the left too, by the way.
Oh, you want to check the one to the left first, since it is a single one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, we need to climb up once more. Ragnar, if you do the honors.
Yep. I climb up with the mountain.
He
Or with
does,
the goat.
does so easily, and he brings you all up very easily.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Only takes you about 10 minutes.
Cool. So we're gonna head up.
I
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
No, say I was gonna make a quick remark. We should have gotten goats earlier. Come on.
So we're gonna go to the south west, I suppose.
Cool.
To the cave down there.
Everyone teleporting.
Essentially, you enter in and you find a familiar cave to Udofire, Ragnar, and Norian. This was the cave you guys entered in searching for the troll.
Oh, damn it,
Yeah.
we're idiots.
The green ooze stuff. Was there something at the end or not? I don't remember.
Was that?
If there was something by the end. By the time we
No.
came back up.
No, just more
was that
cubes.
end, or-
Just more cubes.
More
Gelatinous
cubes.
cubes.
Just for funsies, is the troll in here?
You look inside, you see it smells better than it did before, so you assume he hasn't been in there in a while.
Yeah, so he's probably dead or found a new home, damn it. That's 100 gold gone.
It was more like 500 gold.
Oh.
Let's get the troll!
Not as comforting.
That's probably dead already. Damn, it probably killed itself knowing that we were coming after it. That's usually what things do. Instead of fighting the Champions Guild, they just kill themselves.
So you could not gain money.
Exactly.
Classic
It's like-
monsters.
They know they can't beat us, so the best next thing is just to screw us over.
These are some spiteful, suicidal monsters you think you're dealing with.
Yeah. Alright, we're getting closer to these sort of caves down here.
Cool,
There are
yep.
how many?
With the superior perception of Udofire, you see various feathers on the ground.
God.
Cool. Are
Sorry.
there any other tracks, Udofire?
Yeah, let's check that. Are there
Cool.
anything other
doesn't-
than
doesn't-
talent tracks?
Other than talon tracks, you do see human tracks. They appear to appear that way. A little bit of digging reveals blood, and then the tracks just kind of stop.
Alright, I think we found our cave then.
And then there's once again more talon tracks.
And I hope you guys remember this. Oh, I said herpes. There's harpies around here.
I know there were.
Oh, you don't remember when we were invading the cavemen over there, and then the harpy came down and screeched or something?
I mean, the whole tribe we slaughtered?
Yeah, that whole caveman tribe.
Yeah.
Scarred little girl for life.
She got over it. But yeah, so just be careful. I'm gonna start putting my rapier in my hand right now. My meadow hand.
Cool. So 5 minutes later, it's in.
Okay. 5 minutes is better than, never getting it in. Alright, so let's go into this cave.
Alright.
Cool.
I'd say Ragnar take a look first. He has dark vision.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Can I take a peek inside?
Yeah, you look inside from a distance, and you can see several large nests.
Are there any eggs in them?
None that you can see.
I don't think you want those type of eggs anyway.
Yeah, I know that. Do you think I want to fight an angered harpy that thinks we're invading her nest? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Suggest to the party we should get the fuck out
What
of
if-
here. This is the wrong cave.
What if it was a vampire nest?
Ooh,
Vampire harpies will not be fun to fight.
they will
No,
not.
no, they would not.
They can already fly naturally. Now they can double fly.
What does that mean exactly?
It's a thing.
They can float and fly.
Yeah, that would just mean they'd be faster than flying, probably.
Okay.
Alright, so what about this cave? I'm assuming all 5 of these caves are...
Yeah. You look through this cave as well. You can see harpy tracks all throughout this section. But yeah, if you were to look down this cave, you would see more nests, like 2 of them this time.
Guys, I think this is harpy territory.
It definitely is, but there are human tracks going into this cave right there.
There are human tracks coming out of that cave.
Oh,
then
out
being-
of the cave.
And then they stop and just disappear.
Oh, damn it. Those are
Probably
not-
someone of the harpies, took to the nest and they tried to escape and they died.
Yes, or
I didn't
that was
die.
their first in and they just got out.
Yeah,
So,
maybe they flew
while we were
out.
on this level, did we notice any citrine tracks as we were crossing? Or any massive tracks?
You only citrine tracks you find here are the ones from Norian and Ragnar's boots.
That's kind of crazy. How high do you think this... I would assume that they would be at the highest level.
So I started making fake tracks to, confuse Udofire.
Give me a deception check.
Once I see him just walking... Okay, go ahead. I think I had noticed him walking around making tracks in front of me.
That's charisma?
Yeah, it's charisma.
That's -1. Let's see. Oh, didn't work.
Yeah, you basically make a circle and then go and say, hey, look, tracks, and he just he just looks at the circle that leads to you and just very disappointed.
It was worth a chat. Alright, so all the 5 caves look like they have harpy nests inside, and the only one that has the human tracks going out is the first one.
It appears so.
Guys,
Okay.
if my memory serves me right, I think he said southwest.
No, we just was in the southwest cave.
Do you guys also hear that water?
I said southwest. Yeah.
That's heavy wind.
Ah, sorry.
That
We're at
was
top of
that
the mountain.
cave at the southwest is a troll's cave.
Was, anyway.
Well, we should get out of here before the harpies get mad.
Well, we get into the first one. Why not? We're champions,
Yeah,
guys.
down for that. I am completely down about that.
I mean,
Really
yeah,
sure.
maybe the vampires have to deal with the harpies.
Vic takes Tumble down.
Like, are harpies like that intelligent?
Are you on the way there? Oh, Victor, what's happening?
Let's
Yeah, I'm actually looking at my screen now.
Udofire, do the tracks look like they are, running away or?
They
It's-
were probably. It's a good chance those are my tracks.
You would
Like
know
I
you've never been up on this area before. The closest you got were down here, was over here.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
there's a good chance that the vampire's cave is on the second level. Cause I definitely remember running into a vampire. Did
Alright, so
I-
anyway, about those tracks, do they look like they are just escaping and running away, or like
Yeah.
just king or?
It looks like they were blood in these tracks, right?
There's blood on the ground at where the track stopped moving.
Yeah. If I had to guess, they were trying to run away. Their harpies swooped in, picked them
Yeah.
up.
Alright, let's go down a little.
Oh, so we're not gonna invade this cave?
Oh, I don't mind going, but I thought if there was a chance for them that there would be vampires inside, but that
I
looks less.
doubt it is, but I just want a reason to kill these harpies. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
down.
this is our only lead, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we can check this cave.
Not necessarily. If we go to the Raven's cave down there, we could just start walking that way. See if it takes us somewhere.
All right, I'm down with whatever because we're wandering without a goal right now.
That sounds like you guys in general. We have a goal, but you just don't know how to do anything.
Exactly, because nobody asks questions.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Where is his cave? We should have asked that.
Oh, by the way, Reuben, what's your new name?
Is that being revealed to me? I just don't have one, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you have two names. You have the Cameras Carter and Mokhtar. If you feel that those names do not define you as a person anymore, you can create a new name.
Yeah, I'd say go with Megatron.
The camera
Megatron.
sounds pretty sick.
With Camros.
Is that the name of your other soul, Vic Camros?
Yeah.
Like the one in our group?
No, it's Rick Camros.
Oh,
He was a bard.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's
fuck?
Vic's long lost brother.
maybe he's just a homo. Alright, let's bounce.
No, he was a Rick Camros was what was his last
I'm
name?
not sure what his last name was. I'm just gonna look up in the archive because I believe I still have him.
Okay.
Is it Rick Camrose Carter?
Sorry, it's Ricamros Pegason.
Pegason.
Yeah.
Pegason.
Pegason and Carter confused.
Yeah,
I
right?
know, because Rick Camrose and Vic Camrose sound exactly the freaking same.
No, I don't.
No, touche.
We thought you were saying
Camro.
Vic Camros for the longest. Okay.
Yeah, there's. I put in your old character sheet up. You should be able to see it.
Oh, cool.
so Vic calls himself Rick at night and he's a bard. Okay.
So does that mean you know how to play whatever instrument he played?
He does know how to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I do.
I summon a ukulele.
You don't understand how a ukulele works enough to summon one. No, you're good. You summon the you summon the glowing ukulele and you hand it to Rick.
Wait. Not here. We don't want to wake up the harpies.
Good call. That was gonna happen.
Fuck out of here.
John
And I
had
was
that
gonna
set
say-
up already.
Yup.
I wasn't your
That's
typical
called
kind
thinking
of
with your
bard.
noodle.
I
You
told
said
him
what,
Rick Camros
Megatron?
wasn't your typical
Can we
kind
kill
of bard.
Leave already?
Gosh, this wind is loud.
Alright, yeah, let's go now.
I'll turn the wind down.
Oh, I can still control.
You can do it yourself, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But I don't want to have to make you guys turn your music down.
So as we're going down, Vic just tumbles down.
Oh, so we're going down. Okay.
Okay, give me a dexterity check to see how much damage you take as you tumble down.
Yo, try to push me down.
I said
I pushed his ass down.
I wasn't even close to you. Oh, you got close to the edge. You better watch your step there.
Ragnar's the closest to me. I shoved him down. Yeah.
I didn't have to go though.
Yeah, you would not have good luck. He would just go down.
I trip his goat. It's over.
It's not
Cool.
moving
Alright.
correctly. Good luck tripping it over.
The rope trick and last to go is Ragnar with his goat. So
Mm-hmm.
we
That's
all
good.
get down safe.
Yeah, everyone gets down safe.
Yeah, I actually have a spell called the rope trick.
At this time, climbing up and down is only like a 10-minute maneuver for you guys. No rolls required anymore.
Yeah.
Just
Even for
remember,
me by
just
myself?
make sure to do it as a team. Though.
Oh.
As we go down, I tell him,
We're like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Except we don't use doubles when going up and down.
I say that Ricamros wasn't your ordinary bard. He was a dirge bard.
Oh,
A what?
So he was kind of he was a dirge bard, so he was kind of like a cleric / bard.
He was dedicated to the god D-Lug.
Yeah, there you go.
Does that mean you have healing too?
Well, yeah, I mean, I already do have now, but
He's a cleric now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is
You have
more
extra
healing
now?
now than before.
Why don't you
Alright,
hear
do we see-
clerics? My bad.
Okay, let me change the question, which might actually be interesting. Does that mean you remember the spells you forgot before?
Oh.
would I?
You not still curry the same favor you once did with D-Lug, as you have the power of Forja right now, or Fora.
May I peek into the cave?
Yeah, you peek into that cave, and you've already peeked in there before, and once again, it seems to be a hallway.
That splits into two, right?
Yeah, branches into left and right.
Oh yeah.
Are there any tracks there?
Oh yeah, there's lots of tracks. In fact, once Udofire takes a step, he can see that underneath the small amount of snow is a whole bunch of tracks.
Are they train tracks?
They appear to be, yes.
You said the train tracks.
Yeah. Train
Choo
tracks.
choo.
All right.
I told you
this
my
looks like
memory
the
served
dark
me.
cave.
Alright, let's go in.
All right. Just
Okay.
don't take another tumble down.
So I touch Ragnar in the face and put light on him.
Okay, so everyone can see except Ragnar, who's now blind.
Yeah.
Due to the amount of light in his face.
On his helmet.
Ragnar is probably the only one that doesn't need light, by the
I'm like, where'd we go?
You guys are right there. Just give me 2 seconds so that I can make the background disappear. I made this unnecessarily difficult for myself.
way. Yeah.
But at least I can do it.
I'm proud of you, John.
I know.
Which definitely is not.
No, it's funny. 'cause
So,
he
which
does
way
that.
shall we go?
You guys see left and right as well. As you guys walk in, I think it would be Ragnar who's noticing he's walking his own footprints.
He's walking?
Yeah, Ragnar, Norian, and Udofire have all been here before.
Yep.
Damn it. We've been in this cave before.
I was about
But
to
you-
say, this split into the two parts.
Do you remember what was in here before?
No.
I
I-
there was a door about to the left.
No,
and
that
we
way
fought
was
some-
zombies, yeah.
Oh yes,
And a
that's where I
door.
got my two
There
extra
was a door, and
shields.
there were zombies here and stuff.
If I had to guess, that'd be the master's door. We didn't explore too deeply on the right side, though.
We did not.
To the right, to the right? Everything you own is to the right?
Cool. You guys look this way. Boom. You see the following, as well as a door, which has the. Oh, 1 second. I should really
Okay.
zoom in, make this easier for myself. See that, this here, and you see this marker. Boop. You should be able to see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, good. No, you don't see that.
Right there.
What marker?
Well,
That
hold
would
on.
be
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
As well as you see it goes upwards like this. So while you guys ponder your actions, as well as you see stairs leading down. Down, down, down. We're not going down.
Ooh.
So in addition, I'm going
looks
to,
ominous.
well, you guys decide where you go with your small glowing light. I'm going to use the restroom.
Go ahead. Okay, if I remember correctly, there were about 3 more doors going to the right there, something like that.
Sounds
Now
like
that we're a full party, we can explore them all and kill everyone.
we can go to the south first. Or where
Go
would you guys?
downstairs.
Which way shall we go?
I'd say let's go down. Let's just bust through this door first.
Wait, what are we busting in?
We're gonna find out. But yeah, let's just bust through the doors as we're going down the hallway.
Oh, you're not gonna knock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Why don't we just
knock.
Actually,
What happened with the blinking ravens when we
What if
knocked?
instead of busting it down, you try to open the door?
That is how we open doors.
No. So I spend the next 10 minutes trying to teach Ragnar how to be a civilized human being.
I'm a dwarf. That's impossible.
Yeah, and you are trying to teach him?
Yeah. I'm the most civilized out of all of you.
Yes.
By far.
I look over to Norian. Humans have a different meaning of civilized than us dwarves.
So I look at Vic, and I look back at Ragnar, and I'm
So I
like...
look back surprised. I say, you know what civilized is?
and I'm like, he is not exactly what we would call civilized.
He is not.
I'm talking about you.
I know, that's the point.
Alright, what did I miss?
We decided to teach Ragnar how to open a door like a normal human.
Classic Ragnar.
But I'm not a human, so I can't learn that. So
Oh!
So
You
he's
should
completely
do.
useless and we kill him.
Yeah, you'd have to actually kill him with his 2 giant shields.
Okay, so I open
I
the door.
have 2 extra ones. Remember in my inventory?
Yeah, so what you would do with the door?
I try to open. See
try to
if it's,
open it? It
on
does-
closed or just locked.
It does appear to be locked.
Alright, now can we bust through it?
Can we knock on the door first?
You can, if
Go
you
ahead.
wish. You can see the door is clearly very. I want to say rusty, but really it's more like the wood that's comprised of is rotting.
The wood is rusted.
The wood is rusty.
So, can you like...
s-
I get the master staff, I don't even know what it does. And kind of like poke the wood to see if it's soft enough for it to just kind of go through it. No.
It is not. No.
Well, does anyone recognize that symbol?
That's a snowflake.
Okay. First of all, I go down just a little to see if there's anything else we can see here.
As you go down there, you find more stairs.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's
X.
just go down the stairs first.
No, what? Where are we going down?
What?
No, I wanted to see if there was something, like, immediately
What is the-
next to us.
Can I see what was the symbol? What's the symbol look like? Or is that just light?
Yeah, it looks like a. I guess it looks like a ball. It looks kind of like a ritual. It looks like a ritual circle.
So Udofire is gonna take out the scimitar and just start slashing away at this door.
By Paylor's
Scimitar?
light. We've
Yeah.
discussed this.
With
Yeah,
the
every time he says it
scimitar.
wrong, you should give him a minus. Or put the AC
You
at 1.
lose an RP die.
Alright, I guess I don't break through anything.
Okay. Yeah, you start cutting through it, and the wood is the rotten wood is just getting chipped away slowly.
Okay, at this point, I guess it's no point, in knocking, so I just keep the door open. Or
You just
push
keep
it
the door
open.
open. Cool,
Okay.
cool. 1 second here. Let me just.
Nope, we activated
That's
something.
hilarious. Udofire's there breaking a sweat,
Yeah,
slicing down the
so
door.
oof.
Orange just kicks it.
Oh, I recognize that.
Does it look like a butt? Like somebody's derriere? Because as you kick the door open and splintered wood flies off towards Blup. As they charge at you.
Wow, seriously?
Now I question, do you guys feel you were prepared for this? I feel you weren't, but you may feel differently.
We will find out.
No,
This is why I
I
suggested we go
Oh,
down
yeah.
the stairs.
I meant surprise round. Do you feel they would have one on you?
No, I don't think zombies can get surprised around or get
Well,
surprised on.
the problem is you guys are super surprised that just you kick the door down and hurrah, they already knew you were there.
Well, we kind
Yeah,
of
I-
desecrated this place before, so...
Yeah,
Well,
No, but I think it was a surprise we found all these guys right there behind the door.
Alright, yeah, let's do it. I mean, how many of them would get surprised? Just, maybe the first 4?
And probably the first two are the only ones who can actually attack us anyway.
Wait, John,
Yeah.
can we get surprise rounds on zombies?
Of course.
You can?
Yeah, they're looking one way and you hurrah and hit them in the head.
I've always... Huh. Every time
Yeah,
I've ever played a game, it's like you can't because zombies don't get scared or some stupid shit.
I think it's you can't get sneak attack because you can't like get around them like that. However, they got rid of that. They got rid of that because it was stupid.
They removed that?
Yeah, they removed
Alright.
being able to get sneak attack on those guys. So I believe there is a certain song you guys love to hear.
So rolling for initiative.
For initiative. I'm just gonna roll 1 for the whole zombie crowd.
That sounds good.
Oh!
That does not. Oh, I thought
For
that was John.
once.
I almost shit my pants.
Oh my god.
Nah, John, you gotta roll 1 for every zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ragnar has a +1 anyway.
Oh!
Yo, look at all these
Oh, what the
20s.
hell? I'm the only one
Damn.
with that 20.
I'm scared I'm gonna get a 1 though. You guys wasted all the good numbers.
Yo, we wasted it.
Well, wasted.
Seems legit.
That was hilarious.
Yo, I'm rocking a 26. Yeah,
Okay, used up, not wasted.
Alright, I gotta remember all my spells.
Am I missing somebody?
I think a
Yes.
few people.
Well, not Diego. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, you can select all of them and control
Yeah,
you.
The issue is that some people automatically went up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're all there.
Oh yeah, that's because me and Norian have that special
Exactly.
rule.
Because I hate you guys. So yeah. So these guys are gonna go first, even though they only got a 19 because they have surprise on you. Except for one of you who does not get surprised, right? Alert? Who has alert?
No one does.
Oh, really?
Ragnar.
I guess.
Oh,
somebody had
Ragnar?
alert.
I do not have alert, no.
No one has
Oh.
alert.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody had alert. So these guys, the crawlers, they're going to go. They're small enough, like halflings, that they can move through enemies. You would normally get attack of opportunity, but because you are surprised, you do not.
Oh, they can move through people?
You can move, yeah, similar to halflings. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fucking fantastic.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy can't get close enough. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this guy can't get close enough. So these guys are just gonna go up, and they're getting ready to pummel your bumhole.
Yo, you said pummel our bumholes?
Something like that. So yeah, looks like these guys are gonna attack you. The Camros. Why did I do that? 20.
Dude, it was a good game.
Yeah, well, not really.
You're not gonna die from 2
I'm
half
fucking kidding,
skeletons.
calm your titties.
No, you guys are going to die. It's not going to be fun.
I'm just saying, the cameras won't die to 2 of them.
Okay, so let's see. Diego is going to take 15. Is that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he gets bitten. Let's roll 1d4. 4 points of damage.
Alright.
Vicamo. Actually, yeah. Vicamo's Carter. I'm assuming that one hits for 1 point of damage. This guy is going to try to chop you up, Ragnar, but I doubt it'll hit. It's a +4. 17, I'm assuming misses because you have 2 shields still up.
Yep.
And last guy's gonna go for Norian. He has advantage, but I'm assuming 16 is gonna miss him.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Yeah. So now it is Vicamro's Car's turn.
Cool. Now let me ask you a question. They take extra piercing or bludgeoning? These guys.
Bludgeoning.
It depends on who they are. Those guys take extra from slashing because they're zombies.
That's what
These ones are skeletons and they take extra from. Well, they take extra from both from piercing and slashing. These are skeletons and they take extra from bludgeoning.
Alright, cool. Cloud of Daggers right there. So it'll hit, essentially.
Isn't Cloud of Daggers piercing?
It is, I'm pretty sure it's slashing and piercing. I could crack open the stubble.
I suggest we do. Because it sounds like it's piercing, in which case it's going to be really useless.
Cloud of Daggers.
As opposed to
sounds-
just normal useless?
Yeah. You guys have played 4E. But I assume they roll?
Oh wait, I gotta
It's
see if
just
I'm
when
gonna
they
cast
go
it or not. Cause I'm pretty.
Cloud of daggers.
You already said you casted it.
Don't be that one kid.
Wow, a lot of people
Slashing
can learn
damage.
Cloud of daggers.
That's slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Slashing, nice.
And
Titties.
4d4, there's no roll. As soon as they pass through it, they take 4d4
Oh,
slash.
awesome. So they take. So give me some damage.
Nice. Fuck, I probably should have mentioned that I was gonna up it, but since I didn't, I won't. Roll 4d4. 12 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Hit the little square.
No, so each should take 12 damage.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put that square.
So the skeleton appears. You see him. He dropped his shield as that one of the slings sliced off his arm. But he still appears up, while this guy's dead, and mostly dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. And Ragnar, you're up. Unless. Oh, actually, 1 second. Udofire, you get hit too.
Okay.
13. That's from the misses.
Misses.
Cool. You find them.
So now it's Ragnar's, right?
Yep, Ragnar.
I'm just gonna hold off my turn until a bit later. Cause what's it called? Wait. Do you guys think a bless would be necessary here?
No.
No, we're Gucci.
Just
Okay.
kill the guy from me.
Just kill whoever's closest to you.
Wait, he's a skeleton though, right?
Yeah, he used to be a skeletal citrine.
Okay, sure, why not? I'll attack him with a shield.
You begin bashing the skeleton with your shields.
That's plus strength and plus proficiency, so that's like bad.
If your strength mod's 4, I think that's 7. If it's 3, it's 6.
It's 3. Yeah.
So it's 6.
Does the 15 hit or no?
Unfortunately, these guys are wearing lots of armor and a shield, so neither hit.
Okay. So I just used one shield since I am level 5, so I
Cool.
get...
Yeah, tink.
Yeah, so... Didn't
Okay.
use one shield, so my armor class is still okay.
Beautiful. This guy walks in. I'm assuming both of them would take damage, so roll
44.
damage.
Do we go with the first damage or I roll again?
Roll 1, it'll be. You roll again, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, more than last
More
time.
damage!
Nice.
So yeah, each one of them that
Nice
passed
roll.
through it takes 14.
Nice. I see one of this guy, he loses his head, the top one. He's still up though. The other guy loses his shield.
Wow. That's for 1 minute, so that's pretty long. Wow.
Yeah. These guys are not clever, so they're gonna walk in and eradicate themselves.
Jeez.
Because, honestly, that's fair. They're not smart.
So our guts just getting like grinded up and thrown at Ragnar and Norian?
It's more like they're walking through and just clunk, heads being chopped. It's like a slap chop, but
Nice.
for zombies. Yeah, you're gonna love my zombies. However, Vic Hamrose Carter, is that a concentration spell at all?
Yep.
Cool. So when this guy gets a 17, it does 1d4 damage or 1 point damage. I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Try to get over a 10. You should be fine.
Ooh, that's gonna be delicious.
That's
See,
enough.
I got a +3 to con. Not toll d20. Roll d20 +3.
You get low. Oh, jeez.
Watch me get what?
Yes, plus
You
3
got survive
Constitution.
another attack.
The other guy is going to miss though. I forgot these guys had disadvantage anyways.
Blood.
And because they are on the ground. Diego. So 5, so that's a miss. And it's a
Miss.
6 to 10, it's a miss. The other two do not get disadvantage for attacking Ragnar and Norian. First, Ragnar with the sword hand. It should be 12 plus a miss, and Norian. Hoo-hoo.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, these guys.
Lucky I'm-
Beautiful. These guys do something special. You see him, Norian. You know a couple of moves that Citrine tend to do. You see his blade begin to glow with a holy light as he slashes down on you.
Shouldn't he counter himself?
What?
If it wasn't his blade, yes. So not only does he attack you for
That's like radiant damage.
it's actually going to be fire damage. 1d8 plus 1d6 fire. So you take 11 points of damage, but of course a few of those are slashing. However, I need you to give me a... At the start, when your next turn starts, you need to do a Constitution saving throw. As you take
Set
fire...
on fire or something.
You're already set on fire, but that's to get rid of the fire.
Okay.
Let's
So
go put a
let's
little
see.
marker
You
on.
said some of those are slashing.
Yeah, 7 of it was slashing, so you can reduce as much of it as you can.
Cool.
Okay, and back to you, question mark, question mark, question mark. The guy who refuses to make up a name for himself.
Let's just call him Megatron.
I
man.
know.
Why not Linux?
Can we like?
No, can we have this discussion when we're not fighting zombies? You only need 2 people, so maybe you should have some like duality or double dragon. You do have that dragon symbol on your body. You can call yourself the
Name
double
yourself
dragon.
Ricky.
Or
Hello,
Vicky.
Rictar.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Yo, tremendo maricón. My bad.
Yeah, he is though.
Not everyone here speaks Mexican.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to here. Oh wait, I'm gonna.
They're on the
Why,
ground. They don't invoke. They're on the ground.
Now they do. Oh,
Okay.
they don't? Nice.
No.
Yeah, they're on there.
I'm thinking of using my turn undead, or is that too early?
Too early.
Yeah, this is an easy one. We might run into more zombies later. I'd say save it.
Vampires.
Most likely we will.
Okay then, well, I'm gonna smack a skelly over
Cool.
this one.
Sounds good. Give it to me, baby. That's gonna hit. But now you just gotta do enough damage to murder him. What was that kind of damage is that?
With a mace?
Blunt.
Okay,
Nice.
blunt. He's gone. You smash in his head and just keep hitting until he's dust. Norian.
Oh, cool. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. You take 1d6 damage. I'll roll it for you. You take 4 damage from being on fire.
Okay. He missed. Okay, it's +6.
Damn, bro.
21. Beautiful. That's a hit.
No,
That's the saving throw.
Oh, you're no longer on fire.
Cool.
fire.
Alright.
I am clearly elsewhere right now.
It's okay. I'm gonna hit the guy at the bottom.
Cool. Try to
That's
get a
the-
similar roll.
Get a crit on him now for revenge.
Yeah.
Or minus 20. Called it.
16 does hit or no?
A 16 will not hit. Unfortunately, he's heavily armored.
Okay, he didn't have a shield though.
Oh, he does not have a shield up. A 16 with his AC exactly then.
Excellent. That's 10 magic damage, and the other one was 1. So you should roll for.
Cool. And this is magical slashing. So you managed to take his sword hand down.
Nice.
He's still standing up though.
Okay.
Udofire's turn.
Yeah, Scimitar, the one of my
Every time.
scimitar. Okay, scimitar. Scimitar.
Change
Why
the
did I
name.
do it twice? The first one.
He never gets old.
Scimitar.
Yo, he read the C in the word.
Yeah, exactly. He keeps reading it, so I'm just spell it like that so you don't mispronounce it.
Alright, yeah,
Cool.
let's kill this dude.
Oh yeah, he's dead in half. Oop.
Okay, and then my dog will come over here.
Cool.
That skeleton is that a nice, friendly skeleton?
Cool. And Vicameros, go for it. How long does this thing?
A minute.
A minute? Sweet.
So it's
So
lost.
10 rounds. Vamos a ver. Let's see.
Like 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I guess in between the two of these, Scorching Blast.
Cool.
So that would be, it goes up, right, for my level?
Probably.
I guess so.
Should we do double? Double.
Yeah,
damage
level
to the-
5 you get 1d8, I think it's extra.
Let me check that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna check it.
It's double. It's double damage. So if it's 1d8, it'd be 2d8.
I don't know if it's 1d8 or 1d4, that's why I'm checking it.
Does it hit guys in a 4-area burst?
It is a 2d4.
Yeah. That's
So I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
cool. They will
Or
do
take
that.
3 damage. They failed.
Okay. The one guy takes 3 damage, but he's a skeleton, so he's fine. Everything on him's already pretty dried or burned, so nothing really happens.
Oh really, they don't take fire damage?
Well, it doesn't take 3 fire damage. It's not gonna. It's not. I mean, it's not gonna melt the skeleton with 3 damage. That's. That's what's going on here. Ragnar.
Shield bash the guy right in front of me.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna shield bash the guy in front of Norian.
So sweet of you.
Pretty sure that hits.
That's a hit.
Also pretty sure that's a hit.
That's also a hit.
So 1d. What's the shield bash? 1d6 or 1d8?
1d6 until you can get like a super powered shield that's built like a sword.
Okay. 6 damage and 1d6.
So are you gonna shield bash him, or are you gonna try to stab him with the silver spike?
I'm shield bash because bludgeoning.
Cool.
That's
You
15 damage.
shatter one, then you shatter the other.
Oh, awesome.
These guys going to attempt to bite Vikemros. Fails. Gonna attempt to bite Ragnar. Fails. And that's all of them. So it is back to you there. Question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark.
Megatron.
Mage. Can I elect? I'll hold like an election. See which one's the best thought of name.
How about
Sure.
after we finish killing these zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, of course. It's like, do you guys like? What about this name? As I like hit the skeleton.
It's not a good time. Cool. Are you hitting for 14?
Yeah, yes.
He's on the ground, so you do have advantage, but a 14 should hit. Yeah, 14 hits. Damage.
What was that?
That's bludgeoning. It kills him.
Cool.
Norian.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna head up here, and I'm gonna hit this guy.
Cool. Give me a roll. 21. That's gonna hit, and that's gonna kill him.
Awesome.
Well, you have successfully defeated the little guys that are meant for level 2s.
Well, honestly, I don't think that big of a swarm would be for like one level 2 guy.
Oh no! But I mean that kind of fight is designed for lower levels. But continue. You guys have cleared the area. You look inside, and
Wanna
looks.
cancel that first, Vic?
Yeah.
I don't like prematurely canceling my spells. I feel like I'm wasting magic.
Alright, so I'm just gonna push and knock off his concentration.
You just keep on punching, poking until he loses concentration. Just take
Yeah,
a feather and
essentially
tickle him.
It just fucking
Yeah,
pokes me in the eye.
Eventually, it does go away, and you guys can see that it's kind of like an empty room. Doesn't appear to have any real features. It's just a stone room.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it a search check.
Cool.
When I say search check, I meant I'm gonna move on and not embarrass myself like that.
I'm gonna actually examine the room itself, like the stonework.
Cool.
So that would
Just
be
don't roll a 7.
plus. That's +3. Yeah, that would be +4. That, and since it's stonework, 23.
Sweet. You begin looking around, and you believe this was definitely something that got mined out. You assume that there was a large nugget of something right here, like a vein that kind of stretched on and ended, and then it just stopped. You can see that some pit marks that are different than certain ones, as if people came in after the miners and kind of tried to make more room.
Huh. Interesting.
Guys, I have a bad feeling that somebody behind this is
Okay,
definitely...
can I examine the symbol? See if I know something about it?
You look at the symbol, and you can give me any kind of check you'd like, honestly. And I'll tell you if it's appropriate, or rather if you get any information out of it.
Any check I like. Okay, that's it sounds fishy.
Well, if you could do a religion check, and I'll be like, you don't know anything. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that can check. Good question. What should I do, guys?
I think they're moving on, so...
Are the stairs right below me? Are they stone or what?
They do appear to be stone of dwarven craftsmanship.
Ooh, I'm tempted to go down there.
But you don't know if that means that this place was indeed mined by dwarves, or if it's owned by dwarves currently.
Yeah.
I say that could be another trap set guys. Watch out for that thing.
Alright,
How
so
about
I
we check
just
the stairs?
Is there any way we can like dispel it or like? Looks like a summoning.
Yeah, it certainly looks like a symbol of some shaped like a summoning circle. I don't believe it to be a ruin, but it could be.
Well, if we're
Oh,
going
boy.
to bust open that door, I'd suggest we get myself and Norian to be prepared in the front line, so they wouldn't go after you squishies.
Well, I mean, this one has. How about we just go to this one?
either one is fine. Let's just do it because we are on the clock.
All right.
True. You are being paid.
Alright.
20 history check. You don't really see any significance with that in history. It appears to be. It doesn't appear to be a ruin or anything that has to do with magic, as far as you know. You believe it to be. It's more like somebody's custom symbol. Like something that would go in a signet ring.
Awesome. So I should learn this called seneschal. Is it? All right. So where are we going next, guys? Left or right?
There we go.
To the right.
Right.
You might want to come. So, Norian, do you want to open the door?
Actually, how tall is the cave here?
The cave's not super tall, probably about 10 feet high.
Good enough, I think. I hop onto Ragnar.
All
Cool.
right.
You guys have formed Super Ragnar.
And actually, let me kick the door first.
Well, if Norian's like 6 foot and Ragnar is like 3 foot. it'd be a
Thank
foot away.
what? I'm 5 foot. Thank you.
Oh, same thing.
Regardless, because your backpack isn't completely, because the mounting device isn't completely high,
Yeah.
as high as that, it's you should be fine.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
this is
then.
something. So.
If any low-hanging ceilings come up, I'll warn you, and then that'll make a good fight.
Cool.
So,
All right.
Norian, kick it down with your feet.
Okay, from there I kick it down.
Cool. You see a long stretched hallway, or at least lowest we can see.
My
Uh,
goodness.
Are there any? Oh, okay, fine. Udofire can. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna search this whole way for traps. D20 plus 3.
Cool.
It's safe, guys.
So I say, way behind with a fire.
Yeah, actually, my dog can stay behind too.
Okay, sure.
He just throws a dog at you, Norian. How do
should-
you respond?
No, it's okay.
Clearly, there's a door there at the bottom below you.
Oh shit,
Somebody
that's a door.
bust this door down.
Hang on. I thought it's the end of the hallway, and I want to see if there's something else over there.
Cool. Are you holding a light?
I'm here. Don't worry.
I'm back.
Your friend with dark vision comes in to rescue you.
And
Yeah.
the light up the helmet.
So I go to Jake and ask him, hey, can you put light on my helmet?
So I poke him in the eye and give him light on his helmet. I think that works.
I also put light on my mace, just in case.
Cool.
We need more light.
And I'm gonna try to open this door while they explore forward. Is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked, but there is a symbol on it, but it's been scratched out a long time ago.
Alright, we're not opening that one, Udo.
Alright, so I'm prepared.
No,
My
no, we're
dog's
not.
up there,
Stop
And
it.
I'm gonna open it.
What are you
so I
prepared
hold the door.
for? I'm curious what you're prepared for.
For more zombies.
Okay. So if something comes out that isn't a
Standing over
zombie,
you and knocking the door open. Yeah.
If it's not a zombie, if it doesn't lunge at me, then I won't be surprised. Then I will be surprised.
cool.
Okay, so I basically just vault over Udofire and I kick the door open.
Oh, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so see, Norian jumps off his thing, I guess. Then he kicks the door open. Give me a. Is that athletics or strength?
That's strength, yeah.
Cool. Yep. You kick it solidly. Even though the door is splintering, you do manage to get kicked whole, revealing. I'm
More
gonna
of these things.
say you get surprised on them this round. So roll for initiative.
Boom. That's a nice roll.
You know, for the Citrine or whoever was supposed to be clearing these caves out, they did a horrible job at it.
Okay.
Every other room has zombies in it.
You know what's funny? That
Maybe
you know
that's
they
why
have
they
zombies in it and you
put
still
doors
open the
there.
door.
Okay, these guys are gonna go last for 2 rounds. You have a lot of rounds to kill them in.
Alright.
Did they really
Excellent.
get a one?
I'm
Cool.
on there twice, and so is Norian.
So I'm gonna walk over here. No, I'm kidding.
Don't open up the next door. No.
As a challenge.
Yeah, I was just about to make
The
it
camera,
next
did
challenge.
you-
I'm pretty
Ren,
sure,
anything?
like, I'm willing to bet my left nut it's the same room. John, can you verify this real quick?
I can verify nothing. But
John, and I have a follow-up question. How much is his left nut worth?
whose?
The Camros, because he is willing to bet it.
Oh, he doesn't have a left one.
Oh, okay.
He lost
John,
it in a,
thinking of
in a
the wrong
knife
body
fight.
part. I'm talking about my nuts.
Oh, believe me, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, they
and-
got bitten off. Seriously.
I say she-
Cool. So you guys have a surprise round. This is allowed.
Alright, so first, let's go,
Let me go
Megatron.
Trust me.
Alrighty. Can I hold my action until Norian gets in, or
Boop. Yep. Done.
yeah?
Tell me when you want to come back in. Norian.
Okay. Can I walk over these guys?
I suppose you could, but I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, so I go one step first, see if I can see a little more in the room.
You can see about that much.
Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna hit the 2 guys in front of me. With those.
Cool. Okay, so that means they're both dead. Flap.
Excellent. And I'm gonna get away from here so someone can go inside.
You can come. You can hop onto me, and then I can charge in.
Oh yeah, sure. I hop onto Ragnar.
Cool. So
Vic.
Vicamros, you're up.
So I'm gonna just kind of shimmy my way through. Right here. This is looking pretty solid. I'm gonna yell surprise motherfucker and hit them all with the burning hands.
Cool. Give me a roll. Burning hands. Okay. What kind of thing you doing? Like
Well-
that?
Like, yeah, I'm assuming.
That's all of that.
Yeah, just everything in this area.
Okay. So boom. So you can hit these guys essentially. These squares.
Alright.
Plus this and this.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait,
So
these guys have flesh on them, right?
yep. These guys have flesh.
Yeah, so they'll take good damage then. Nice.
The citrine gets inflamed.
There's now a burning zombie.
Yeah. That guy's trouble. That guy's problem.
He
The,
deals an extra 1d6 fire damage.
the citrine is aflame, but it doesn't appear to be affected by it. Ragnar.
Cool. Wait, boy, that wasn't all my movement.
Okay, move. Ragnar.
2, 3, 1, 2, 2.
Okay.
No, I can move 6.
Full metal cleric.
Still call him Megatron.
Okay, so just a quick question. This is our surprise round, correct?
Yes, you're fine. So,
Okay, so they want after we do our one turn, that we get to do it again.
yeah, essentially.
Okay, so then I just bash the skeleton right in front of me,
Cool.
the big one, the one with the shield.
Of course. When he's on fire.
Do we see any more in the room, by the way?
Oh yeah. You see the room fully, which is boop.
Okay, so one hit.
So wait, I was connected.
Oh, somebody owes me a nut.
I never accepted anything, so no.
God damn it.
Okay. So 13 is going
So
to.
two of them hit.
Yeah, 21 and 23 are both going to hit. That one is going to cause you to explode, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Give me some damage. Try to hit, enough to rip his limbs off.
1d6 plus 3. Okay, so 10 damage, and that's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. So yeah, you smack him good in the chest, and you basically take his left arm off. He's
That was
not
a sword or shield arm?
supposed. Yeah.
Okay.
His shield arm's gone now. Udofire.
Alright, slash on the one on the floor.
Cool. Gone.
For the scimitar?
Rapier on the one, that one.
Okay, a rapier on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, stabs right through.
Rapier again on that one.
Stabs right through.
Damn it, and then scimitar.
Cuts him in half.
Damn it, I really forgot to replace my weapon, and I'll move in, fuck no, oh yeah, since I get 2 turns, damn it. Yeah, I'll move in right here then.
Cool. These guys give it a shocked, surprised. Full Metal Cleric, it's back to your turn again, so you forgot to go.
Yeah, well,
That's a
I'm
long
just like,
name.
oh, I got. Yeah. Is there any way I can walk to here and try to open the door, or?
Yep.
If I
You
use
try.
burning hands, would my burning hands pierce through the wooden door and attack these guys?
It depends on how much damage you do.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try and do like a
Awesome.
double power burning hand.
Oh, you're doubling the power?
yeah,
beautiful.
just
Give me
to
a
make
roll.
sure.
Don't get all ones.
Yeah, normally it's like a dex, but
Yeah. But this thing can't make a dex save, so this is gonna take as much damage as you can send it.
The door dodges your attack.
Yeah. Once had a gelatinous cube outwill somebody.
Wow, did he kill himself after the session?
He should have.
okay. I just needed to check how many d6 is.
Yeah, it's 3d6 plus 1 for that per level, I believe.
Plus 1, so 4d6.
Yeah, I just ate like 15 pieces of candy. I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
That does sound like you, Neil.
Do I put my magic proficiency in there as well, or no?
No.
No. Wow.
Beautiful. So the door takes about 5 points of damage before your flame bursts through, dealing 15 points to all of these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Ablaze.
Norian, don't take your attack yet. Wait until after I move.
Norian, what do you do for your attack?
I wait until Ragnar moves.
Cool.
Son of a bitch.
The camera's Cutter.
Yo. I can get to brush my damn teeth. Alright, move into the spot.
You shouldn't brush your teeth here, by the way.
Eldritch Blast on the first guy, and Eldritch Blast on the first guy again.
With more
And
fire.
roll. Each does 10 damage. Now I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
What kind of blast was that?
Eldritch.
I think that's Force.
Force,
so,
yeah.
Force? Cool. Force is gonna be good. That's gonna finish him off. Blah.
Very nice.
Blah.
Okay.
Okay, Brett, what do you do,
Now you may
Ragnar?
attack. Now you may attack.
Oh, you're just gonna stay there and be defended.
Yeah.
Well, nice.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Cool. First one hits. You deal 11 points of damage, and that manages to chop his shield arm off. Second,
Okay, then. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
because his shield arm is off for the second attack, you manage to hit, and you take his sword arm off.
I would then like to shield bash.
Oh yeah, sure.
That hits. Do I have to do another attack, or will that attack most likely finish him off?
It'll most likely do it. You still do it in case you get a 1 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Who knows?
If you do, then I
Okay, that's
guess
2
I'll
attacks
look
that go through, so 1d6 plus 3. It's 4 damage. 1d6. So that is 12 damage, but that's bludgeoning.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. We are the Champions Guild.
We did it. We killed zombies.
Level 2 zombies.
And
Alright.
skeletons.
Can light sources come up ahead?
You look up ahead and you see no light sources.
No, I meant our
Light
light
sources.
source.
Oh, so your light sources do go ahead. You see the following things. Bloop.
Oh, I see
shit.
coffins.
There we go. I told you guys. I told you. So I'm like a black woman right now in hindsight. Like, oh, I told you.
Okay, a little bit racist, but whatever.
It's fine. I'm black. I can be racist. We can.
Yeah, sure.
I see
Sure.
sneak up to their coffins and shove our silvered weapons straight through the coffin, and then hit it with a little hammer.
It sounds like somebody knows what they're doing.
Yup.
Alright, so I take out my... Oh god, there's a lot of them. Okay. So
Okay,
I
sneaky.
me and Vic, who has the highest dex compared to?
He said me and Vic.
Yeah.
Yo.
Whoa, wait, hold on a second. I noticed that... Do I notice that one of the coffins are open?
It's quite obvious that one of the coffins are open. In addition, you can see that each one has its own symbol on top of it.
What do they need?
Engraved.
This one was clearly the bearer of the cup. This one was all for black power. And this one was a raging
Black
alcoholic.
Panther.
Alright. So I'm gonna pull out my silver rapier and stealthily come right here.
Cool, cool.
I'm gonna have a prepared action ready.
I'm
Stand
trying to find
right
the
here.
Pink Panther theme for you guys. Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sneak up with Udofire.
My volume is not. I can't ever hear any songs from Roll20. Okay.
Oh, that's
So
such a
with-
bad idea.
So with
You
rapier and
guys approach and you see the following things. Oh, but I guess there was light in here. You see a little bit of candles up ahead.
Oh, great.
Okay, one's Egyptian, another plays chess, and the other one
So I kind of
used to on the other
shoot a
door.
look at Udo to like cover my back. I have an idea.
yo, I thought you would go back.
So cover my back. Wait, you gotta go with the beat.
Nigga, I can't hit the music.
Alright, quick. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians and then run away like a bitch.
What?
Oh my god, that's great.
Okay, where are you doing it, and what are you doing exactly?
Why did I have to come here?
Guardians. I'm looking it up right. Okay, Spirit Guardians. You call forth the spirit of the dead to protect you. They appear at ghostly humanoids and position themselves around you in a radius of 15 feet for the duration of 10 minutes. When you cast a spell, you may designate any creature you can see to be unaffected by the spell, so you know all my allies, and any other creature in the area. When I cast a spell or enters the area, has to make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed, they take 2d8 radiant damage. If I'm good or neutral, you know I'm pretty neutral.
So they take
2d.
so they take necrotic damage. We're trying to
I'm
say.
pretty good. Wait, am I good? Before I cast a
You're
spell.
not evil.
Yeah, I'm not evil. Evil would be some next level shit.
I would say he's neutral. He hasn't done anything killing the innocent people. He's just been a
He's
retard.
100% chaotic evil. Right. Yeah.
It'd actually be 2 spirit. Whatever.
It's
And
yeah. This is
for every 5 feet a
15
creature
feet.
would travel across the ground, it has to spend 10 feet of movement. So I
It
cast it.
doesn't
And
matter. They fly.
I cast it and.
Cool.
No.
So
My
you
bad.
cast it right there. I'm just gonna put you right back here where you were when
Oh.
you casted it.
Fuck.
As you do that, you will hear a certain Oof, 1 second, we turn that off. Let's turn on something
Right
much
after
more
swift
appropriate.
action, I'm gonna throw up invisibility.
I think they can still see you.
Would they
Pretty
be?
sure vampires can see in.
This coffin bursts open, and you see one of these guys jump out.
Alright,
It
2d8
gives out a
radiant-
hiss as it takes out 2d8 radiant damage. Well, actually, it would take a wisdom saving throw, right?
Let me go.
I'd say with surprise if they
On
were
a
asleep.
yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Well, yeah, I'll give him disadvantage because they're sleeping.
Well, damn, they're gonna be pissed, yo.
Okay, good. +6.
That's wisdoms are
You
high.
realize that now?
Oh, thank God he
Uh,
gave us disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage though.
Holy.
10.
Oh, man.
8 full. 12 radiant damage.
Cool.
So
This
that's
guy.
24, damn.
Now, this guy is not going to be happy with you. Ooh, I can't wait until it does that move.
Actually, you know
Looking
what?
at all the
After I
abilities
do that, can I Misty Step like a little bitch? That's a swift action, so
Sure.
nice.
Well, wait until they all take the damage.
No, they still take the damage. The Spirit Guardian stays there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So bounce.
10 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
It's concentration spell for 10 minutes.
As long as they don't hit me, we got this.
Nigga, did you just...
Or, you know, they move out of the way.
Why did I pull you?
Okay.
Even
So
to this day, I still follow his bad ideas.
yeah, I don't know why you do. It's really silly. And you guys are still yet to figure out a name for Reuben.
Don't worry, we'll get that later. Cough, cough, decoy. Wait, who's the next guy that comes up?
None. One guy comes out.
Oh, just one guy?
Wait, no, like who's next attacking then?
Oh,
Should we reroll for initiative, or are we using the old ones?
you reroll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And
great. So-
because your ally, the Camrose, was surprising everyone, I'm afraid nobody except for him really
Yeah,
got
no.
the...
Bad idea, man.
What do you mean? I think it was a pretty good idea. So, I get advantage?
You get advantage?
The idea itself
no.
was
I mean,
good.
I get...
What a guy
Using that spell was your turn.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your surprise.
Oh, well.
You still got your normal one, so it's okay.
What
Yeah.
did the vampire roll?
18.
Cool. So I'm gonna be going toe to toe with a vampy.
Have fun
Luck.
for that. Oh, and
Well,
you
if
guys,
he's in
did
a
you guys all
radiant
roll?
field, he'd get all fucked up.
He's
all
not
sorts
in the
of...
radiant field. The radiant field's around you.
No,
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 it
it's
is-
the Spirit
it's
Guardian that I
very-
place.
Cool. Now, this
No,
is a...
they position around.
No, man, I
Yeah, they
position...
remain in place. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, this is a sphere, is it?
It would be... Yeah.
It's
Two
not-
guys, technically?
Yeah, it's a sphere,
Cool.
Yeah, it's a big sphere.
Cool,
or
cool.
not a sphere, but a circular on the floor, whatever.
Okay, so if he's not on the floor, he doesn't take damage. Is that what we're implying?
You're sure it's a sphere?
Let me
Wait,
check
wait.
that. Any
I'll check it too.
that
One
is in the
second.
area. I guess it would be a sphere then. I would say it's on the floor, more like a what do you call that?
Well, it's kind of spirits. Like,
I'll accept that it's a spirit that kind of bashing at him.
Yeah.
So he would be it would be another he's in it, so it would be another 2d8 damage probably, or does he have to make another Wisdom saving throw?
I don't. Let's just say, wait, unaffected when a creature enters the area. Yeah, they have to make a wisdom save.
Cool. So he's in the area, so give me 2d8 another.
I almost rolled a d20 plus 8. 2d8. 4.
Cool. He takes some damage, and he rushes over to this guy. Oh, of course, over here, and he's going to attempt. What should he do? I feel like he should try to grapple you and try to drink your blood. I'm gonna go for
Oh,
that.
that was a terrible mistake. Go for it.
Okay, he's gonna try to grapple you. 22.
I shouldn't even bother rolling back. He grits.
Lucky?
Oh, thank God. Thank God, man.
What?
So it becomes a
13.
19.
Oh god, it's still dumb high.
Yep, so I have to roll against that. Dex too included, or is this pure strength?
You can be Dex or it can be Strength, whichever you want.
Alright, thank God.
Calm.
Oh, so good, so good.
Okay, I'm not sure why you guys are celebrating the fact that you got a 19 and him a 22.
No, I re-rolled
Oh,
his
wow.
20 to
Oh.
get 6 to 13.
No, I would re-roll his, not you.
No, I re-roll it. Let me check Lucky. You can re-roll it, go for it.
I would roll anyway.
Oh my god.
23.
Damn it. See, John just did that because he rolls unusually high.
Yeah,
for
which
every
which is why I'm like, you rolled for me. No, you don't.
single- go for
Maybe that's so yeah, he grabs onto you. He gives you a big old chomp, and you are dealt 3d6, 12 damage. Well, you don't take 12 damage. Your maximum health goes down 12 damage.
it. Okay.
So you're still at maximum health. As you scream, and this guy takes plus 12. I think he's actually above his. No, he's not. Cool. So I believe it would be Udofire's turn.
I think if he ends his turn it's filled, it takes another damage or no?
It's if I'm pretty sure if he starts. So in his next turn, he'll start
Okay.
inside of it again.
So, I'm gonna take my silvered rapier and stab him.
Cool. You can do that because it's a light weapon. Wait, is it a light weapon?
Rapier, let's check.
No, rapiers.
No, it's a finesse.
Wait,
Finesse,
it's just finesse. Yeah.
I believe so.
I think we agreed that only light weapons can be used in melee combat. Or grab combat, rather.
Let me just double check this. Rapier, it is finesse. God damn it.
Yeah, you can get your dog to go and
Finesse.
help you out.
Finesse.
Finesse, finesse,
Every
whatever.
effing time. Every word. I'm sure it's like only French words or only Latin words that he messes up.
Alright, then I'm gonna try to throw him
At
off.
least consistent.
Cool, sounds good. Give me a grapple check, I guess. You're trying to out grapple him. Ooh, nice. Unfortunately, he got a good job. Yep, you you kick off him.
So, boom, and now if I have a second attack, I can attack him?
Yeah, you can attack him.
Alright. Silver laced rapier.
Ooh, 25 is gonna hit him, and 12 is not gonna let him be happy.
And then
Actually,
just
like
regular
a silver
scimitar.
Wow.
Yep, a silvered rapier. Damn, did
Cool.
I have a macro for silver rapier?
Cool.
Damn it, I did not. I should have.
So
Takes a-
what? Sorry, go
What's
ahead.
up? No, you go ahead.
Silvered weapons. What bonus do they get? Just double.
You don't know what they get. I will inform you what happens
Okay.
as you watch. As you stab him with that silver rapier, you can see his skin kind of shudder, and as you cut him with your scimitar, you see it actually manage to slice through him good. Ragnar.
That is beyond my range.
Comprehension.
Darn it. Since I have two. Hold on.
Beyond
Norian.
what range? Yeah.
I will carry you closer to the fight, so you don't. So you'll be able to make it.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's pretty much as far as I can go. Do we need bless? Udofire, do you think we'll need bless for this fight?
I'd say it wouldn't hurt.
Can you go through here, actually?
Can I go through the coffin, or?
You could jump over it at the very least.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go over here. Norian is on top of me.
Sounds good.
And wait, I could use my lay on hands on him.
No,
I would allow it.
You should definitely save that.
All you gotta do
Yeah.
is grab him.
I should save that.
Yes.
I will bless us. Why not?
Cool.
Yes,
You get nice and
bless.
close, and then use bless. I'm assuming. Are you on top of him?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
Norian is.
Cool. You use bless.
And yeah, so now it's for cameras.
Everyone's blessed. Vic, go for it.
I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Bolt, so that's D20 plus 7 plus 1d4 because of bless.
This is force damage.
Does that hit?
That does hit.
Nice. So that'd be a 2d10.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Let's see, and he takes.
A bless is... okay.
Bless worked out there.
Generally.
Good.
Cool. Full metal cleric.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Change that. I instantly veto that name.
Yeah,
So
I
move
do
here.
as well. Megatron was 10 times better.
How about
Dude,
FMC?
Linux.
We'll just call him that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
FMCPA.
Then we should just say DMC.
Depending
I
While
enjoy
fighting a
how
vampire, we were just arguing about this.
that name
That's
is
not for
stupid.
him.
Blah.
That name's stupid.
Why don't you ask the vampire what he thinks?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
John.
What's up?
Nothing.
What are you covering over there? Is that another door?
4.
I used to be a portcullis.
Okay. Are they still?
Son of a bitch! They have the citrine imprisoned. It's over.
I'm just trying to see whether I can gain some. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't get anywhere. Spell list. I'm gonna try and. Crap. Can I use my spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Or no?
You cast a spell spiritual weapon.
And it'll be just a mace. That wouldn't work, would it? Because it's not silvered, is it?
It would do force damage, I'm pretty
Spiritual
sure.
radiance?
Yeah, would that be
No,
imbued with my
I'm pretty
radiant?
sure it's force damage, not radiant damage.
We can always check. And
Yeah, you can look it
what's
up.
the name of the spell?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. I like how
I'm
I
actually
have
looking at it right now.
Weapon minor, force damage.
Figured.
Okay, well, I could use a flaming sphere and like put it here.
There's a lot of flame stuff going on.
Did
I
you say
know.
a flaming sphere? I don't think they have that in this edition.
They do.
They do?
They do.
I've
Yeah,
tried
don't you
looking
remember
for
you
it.
used it?
No.
Someone
Yeah.
used the flaming
That was the other book.
Cool. Do you wish to cast that spell?
Flaming sphere.
Yeah.
It's gonna start these two, I think. If anything.
You'll
No,
see-
I just use my spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna
Okay.
knock them.
Cool. So you create a spiritual weapon beside you, and I suppose you set it forth, and you go for
Yeah.
attack. Give me a roll.
Make sure it's Thor's hammer.
And Flaming Spear does exist,
Oh,
just...
it's
Mean
gonna
Mjolnir?
be a hammer anyway.
So give me an attack roll. Trying to hit him.
Bam.
16, not bad, not bad.
Oh, you forgot bless too. So.
No. That's
Oh,
16 is gonna hit you. Hit him.
Cool. What does bless do again?
Extra 1d4.
Oh, sure, 1d4.
It hits either way, so there's no
Yeah.
point in roll. Alright, you could solo that.
Comes an unofficial 20.
Yay. Yeah, what do you do?
Oh, it deals damage, didn't it?
Damage, yeah.
It should just do with mace damage, right? Or is it dispel damage? Crap.
It's force damage.
1d8.
So
force
1d8
damage.
1d8 force damage.
I should have macroed this earlier. Yeah, I don't know
Sweet.
why.
So 3 damage.
It's fine.
Norian with your magic blade.
Excellent. I'm actually gonna use the rapier too because it's silvered.
Nice.
Question: do I roll just 1d4 for the 4 attacks, or?
Roll 1d4 now and just apply it to each attack.
Okay.
Just to make it easier.
Crap.
That's
Okay.
a shame.
Um,
If it was a 4, you would not be complaining.
At all. And let me hit these guys. There we go.
The 20's a hit.
Yeah.
20 with the sword
6
of Alba.
damage, cool. Okay, so you hit him with your magical blade. Vampire's turn. He takes, he's gonna do a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Ooh, he keeps rolling low on these things.
7 radiant damage.
Nice. He's not looking good. He is going to disengage. Well, he's gonna, on his turn he gains that. He's going to disengage and move 1, 2, 3.
Isn't it?
Well, his
like
his
double?
movement costs double.
No. How it is in the new one is you use your action to disengage, and then you just move however you want.
No, in the...
no,
Oh, no,
his movement
it's
in
the
the
spell.
field.
Oh, in the is his movement half in the field?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Instead of 5, it would be 10. So
Cool,
this
cool.
would be 10, 20.
And that's ground movement, right? Not flying
That's
that's
in
movement.
the
any-
sphere.
Sweet,
in the
sweet.
air.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's about him.
So now I just have to chase him down again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back in a second. Yes.
No.
Yo, he's still in the aura of the sphere.
I'd say
Just
yes, just barely.
Just barely nice.
No.
Okay, so 1, 2...
No, you don't. Only hostile
No.
creatures.
Everybody does.
No, only hostile.
Let's
Yeah.
check this one more
Only
time.
people I didn't allow.
Spirit.
It's a pretty high level spell, so it's expensive.
For every 5 feet a creature would travel. Well, it doesn't specify actually.
Yeah, it just says every 5 feet a creature will travel. I assume that's everyone.
I wouldn't. I mean, if I told you guys not to take damage, because it says you could designate some
Yeah.
humanoids.
Yeah, it's spirits who are blocking him. So the issue would be there would be spirits stopping your movement, so you're fine.
Okay.
Move full speed.
Silvered Rapier.
Cool. It's a miss.
Rerolling.
Got him from the back.
Yeah,
doesn't
gonna
do
lucky it.
Mm.
So still 8 damage. So nope. He's still lucky.
Wait, did you add in the what's it called? Bless?
Oh, the bless.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
hold for a
that's
4,
a
baby.
D4. So Scimitar Bless is only for attack, right?
Yeah, only for attack.
Yeah.
So I assume that hits.
Okay, it does hit, and let me just make sure. Yeah, as you slice across his body, you can see his skin just fly away and then go right back to where it was.
Alright, now second attack, Silvered Rapier. With the D4. In fact, I'm gonna lucky this.
You're lucky with the D4 or lucky with the scimitar attack?
Lucky the Scimitar.
Feel free to use all your luckies. Cool.
Perfect, so
Yeah.
10 silver damage.
No. Yep, you see it cuts his left arm right off, and kind of just stays there for a moment, and then just reattaches.
Even with the silvered weapon?
It's not silver. It was, you're using a rapier for this?
Yeah, that one was
Oh,
a rapier. Yeah,
I thought you
second.
said you were using a rapier wouldn't cut arm in half.
No, I said the second, the Scimitar
Stabs
was
him
Yeah.
in the heart.
So you give him a good stab, and you see him shudder in pain, but he still is barely hanging on.
Alright, and this is the last Scimitar attack. Misses. Alright, and
How
that's it for me.
Bless,
And
bless.
there goes all of your freaking luckies, eh?
Bless.
Yep, D4. Bless.
Ooh,
there we go.
17 hit him.
Nice. 17 does hit him, and the slice does actually manage to chop his arm off. You see him. He struggles for a moment until he turns to ash.
Oh, wow.
His
Killed the
heart's still
master
beating.
and a vampire.
I said, I said,
Hey, you only killed the master because you didn't let me do it.
I said, quick, shove your silvered weapons and holy water through the other coffins.
Yeah, let's.
I said, what about his
siege
heart?
Ashes. Yeah.
I say, yeah, we could worry about that later.
I think that's a priority. Yeah, to see if it will be damaged or not. So can you turn off your field? I'm pretty sure nothing's in these other caskets.
No.
Don't turn
I'm
it on.
no,
not
I'm pretty
turning
sure
it
a
off.
lot of these-
Whatever. So I'm gonna come over here and search his ashes.
Kill the one with the black power.
Cool. You look through the ashes. You do manage to find some stuff. Give me an investigation check, just to.
John, all these movements that I'm actually doing are legit, so
No
I'm
problem.
kind of gonna cut the portcullis over here.
So with an 8, you look through. You find a large object. It looks like his heart. Looks like a normal human heart, but it's just covered in this dark black dust, and it's rock hard.
Good enough.
So I'm gonna throw that into my bag.
Sweet. You just plop, and then you see it drip down into your backpack.
And the rest are just ashes?
If you get
Yeah, you search through the rest of the ashes, and you don't find anything.
Alright, so I'm just gonna gather. Anybody have something to wrap these ashes in?
Why do we need the ashes? Just leave them
Because
there.
vampire's ash is very valuable to certain people.
I guess
Whatever.
it would be. I mean, vampires are pretty strong. That's gotta be some, like, strong
So
juju.
beyond that portcullis, the one you don't seem to find any key or anything for, you find a door on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, I could technically misty step through the holes, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
You could try.
I'm definitely not.
Don't worry.
So all these people
I-
are doing that. I'm gonna kind of just come back over here, slouch back, and have a little short rest.
Cool.
You don't want to check the other coffins?
You guys could do that. I'm short resting. I need to get some spells back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna use a pouch to get all this ash up.
You have a pouch on you?
I'm just emptying the coins into my bag.
Cool.
Literally taking, yeah,
I've-
and then
I've got a
stuffing it with
backpack
ash.
that I'm not wearing. I've got a backpack that I'm just carrying on my arm.
Yeah.
If you
Cool.
want
You
to
put them in their backpack and just kind of zip it up a bit. Kind of pull a tie. And you're good. What do you guys do now?
If the other vampires were in those coffins, they would take damage too, right?
Most probably.
Alright, updated my bag. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just gonna. Should we start knocking these lids off or what?
So I say, wait. How about we surround this one here, and you all shove your silvered weapons into it?
Look, it's been
Just to
10
be
minutes
safe.
of radiant damage. I'm pretty sure.
Well, just
they're
to
gonna
be sure.
dead.
Yeah, it's safer than sorry. So we're just gonna do that to every coffin. Just surround it, stab our silver weapons through it.
That's when you find your brother was inside the coffin and now he's dead.
Yeah.
You just call it
Man,
a
that would be
rabbit?
hilarious.
What if somebody is in these coffins?
It sucks. We're stabbing
Okay,
it because we assume there's vampires.
I
Who
opened
wants
one.
to- Alright, yeah, let's just open them.
I've got a mace, so I don't really do the stabbing. I don't do stabbing.
I have 2 silver shields. I also.
So I'm
don't have
ready in action to burning hands, whatever comes out, and whoever gets hit by a crossfire, well, it's...
Yeah, so whatever inside, you are burning hands in.
If it comes out at us.
Okay.
I
I'd
think that's
suggest creative move here.
Where's my
Anyway.
doggy?
I just opened the coffin.
Where is your
Can I,
doggy
like-
indeed?
He was standing
right there.
outside. Stop trying to move him.
Do I recognize the eye symbol on it? Or is
This
that
one,
just kind of
it
like
does
a-
not look like the swollen eye symbol. It looks different.
More like
Like
a
how-
bleeding eye.
Yeah. It seems it's similar to a bleeding eye more than the swollen eye symbol.
Can I do a history check, maybe what that would mean?
You can try. Didn't really help Norian.
Oh,
And I
this
got an
one.
extra 20.
Oh, is it? Well,
This one. But yeah.
Don't even bother.
yeah, that's fine then. Oh, I'll just say I got proficiency and everything. Alright, no worries then. If Norian didn't get it. That's fine, I
It was for
get
that
ready
one.
to
Okay, so, yeah.
smack the vamp. If need be.
So what are you guys doing?
Crack open the lid.
coffin?
I open it.
Cool. You open it. You look inside. Ready's weapon's ready, and you find it empty.
Alright, I open the one to the left.
Okay, you open the one to the left.
Oh wait,
weapon's
oh
ready.
no, we got a position.
Yeah, I'd say let's position for every single one. Oh
You
my
find it empty.
goodness.
So wait, I look over to the symbol on this one, and that's a little trophy, right?
It appears to be yes.
And I say to the party, a trophy signalizes a champion, and the master said it was sending its champion out to get us. Am I right or am I right?
Please, champion.
So I say, is there any chance that this is linked to the master?
No.
It's he didn't
Are you
really
sure?
like
No,
vampires.
come on, he hated vampires
Yeah.
before.
Shall we first open up this one over here, guys?
We know
Yeah,
you're
sure.
scared at the master, but he's dead. I have his corpse with me,
Let's
alright?
open it.
What are you doing with that corpse anyway?
Just carrying it.
Okay, so like in your backpack or something, or what?
I could have stuffed it in my backpack.
Because if you just carry it on you, then you can only use one weapon per turn, and you're slowed down.
Alright, let's just say I cut the head off in the past, since,
Cool.
you know,
So you just what'd you do with the body? Just threw it on the ground where you were.
Yeah, threw it outside this cave.
No, let's
No,
keep it.
no,
yo.
no, 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 no. We hit it.
So
Actually,
somebody wants to carry the body?
yeah.
Shove it in a nigga's backpack.
I am not carrying
FNCPA
the
has it in the
dead
backpack.
Yeah,
It's okay.
in the
FNCPA has it.
backpack.
So we open this coffin?
Okay. Ready's weapon.
Yep.
Ready's weapon. You open side and find nothing.
And let's go with the last one.
Okay.
Yes.
You quickly surround it. Norian and the full metal cleric teaming up. You find it emptied.
Excellent. Do you see what's
running.
going down there?
You look down there and you see the following.
Okay,
Nope.
I said the vampire was about to run this way. There's gotta be something down there.
Or someone?
We still have to check out what that door up to the top part of this room goes.
The portcullis.
Excellent. I charge it to that door and I kick it open. Somehow.
Which door? The door on the left or the portcullis?
Yeah, portcullis. Yeah.
The portcullis. So you're just gonna give it a solid kick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. You give the kick and it kind of gives like a wow wow wow. If that makes sense. It kind of shimmers a little bit,
So
but
magic.
it seems to be a little bit magical, yeah. But it doesn't appear to affect you. You feel fine.
Excellent.
Okay, does anyone have magical boots to kick it down with?
No, but I have a magical sword.
That won't work.
Can the cameras use detect magic?
No, because the cameras does not detect magic.
Just Arcana check.
Magician.
So can I just like mage hand through it?
If you can try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my mage hand through it.
Cool. You put your mage hand through it, kind of like just you just start you do that motion where it tries to make it go through. It goes through the bars, and then you see it just fade.
Okay, one of you guys have a pickaxe, right?
Yes.
Cool, I try to pickaxe the way over here.
We're mining our way through.
Oh, could that if he makes the door itself fall out of place?
You can try, but it does appear to be built into the stone. But go
Let me
ahead.
see if I have any spells that help.
Sure, what do I roll?
This is gonna take you several hours to be able to cut through that.
So wait. Let me just see if I have any spells before we start this long ass thing. Scrolling up. Hunters, locate object, pass without trace, protection from poison, silence, decent, spark skin, animal messenger. Nope, looks like I am absolutely... I can use detect magic if you guys want.
We already know it's magical, so...
That's like literally all I can do.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, for now, I actually want to investigate these caskets, see if there's anything inside one of them.
In the coffins.
Yeah.
Cool. You look inside. You don't find anything particular, without rolling at least.
Are these candles just normal candles?
Yes, they appear to be recently lit, and you can clearly see years of wax is built up on the tables.
So the tables themselves would be flammable?
No, they do the opposite of flammable. There's wax on
Wax
them.
is pretty flammable.
It doesn't. No, it's not.
No, dude, you never lit wax
A
on fire?
candle works on the vapor.
Yeah. Oh, is that? I thought it worked on the little wicker.
No, the wick.
No.
The wick is where it starts off the flame, but it actually burns off of the vapor.
Yeah, wax is dumb flammable.
Neat.
Yeah.
Well, let's burn the bitch
We
down.
learn stuff every day. Alright, I go down here and I try to look.
You look over there and you see the following things, which is on the other door, as well as 2 citrine crusaders.
I fucking knew it. I called it.
They appear to be both bound and gagged, as well as you can see they're just covered in blood.
Their blood or someone else's blood?
You don't know. It's blood.
So wait. Before you untie them, before you guys untie
I'm
them,
gonna
you
untie
have
them.
to introduce.
I want to check if they have. I want to check if they have bite marks and stuff.
You
I
can
say, wait.
you can see clear bite marks, and that's where they're bleeding from.
I say this vampire was running over here to heal off the Citrine warriors, you dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
So, ungag them?
Let's untie
They
them
look
and as we're
hostile?
saying this.
How about we first just ungag them before we...
Yeah, exactly. Ungag them?
What if we ungag them and they end up being vampires? Obviously.
Oh my god, I
That's
ungag them.
Tied down.
Who is your leader?
Okay, you ungag them. They say thank you. I've been here for a long time now. These guys have been feeding off me.
But don't worry, the Champion's Guide is here to free you.
The Champion's
Champion
Guide.
The Champion's
Is
Guild.
that you? Are you the Champion Guide?
You are the
Champion
Champion's
retard.
Guild.
Oh,
God, champion.
I am Champion Vicamros, this is Champion Norian, this is Champion Linux, and this is Champion Ragnar. And that's Champion Diego.
No, fuck you. I am the best champion of them all, Champion Udofire, and I give a little bow. Let's,
They kind of look at one another and go, "Okay, can you untie us now, please?"
I say,
before
wait,
with that.
where are the rest of the Citrine?
They say we don't know.
I say, if we release you, would you be willing to fight to find your brothers?
They say definitely. We're a little weak, but we can try.
Sounds good, let's get her done.
So we untie them.
Cool. They attempt to stand, but then fall over. You can see they're pitch white underneath the blood. You assume they have severe blood loss.
Good
And
night.
I heal right?
I mean, you can try healing the wounds.
John, will a heal do anything?
A heal would keep them from dying, but it wouldn't replace the blood in their body.
Yeah, they just need to rest.
Preventing them from dying would be handy.
Conjure blood.
Yeah, guys, hold
What
up
about,
here. Take out some blood transfusion bags. No.
Would restoration be like a significant heal, or
What are you saying?
Died, but their body would reproduce the blood,
lesser
so it would take.
that'd be significant?
I'm not sure what you guys want to do.
No, I said, like, what if I cast lesser restoration?
Oh, a restoration probably do it.
He said
I
less.
give them like blood.
Yeah, if it could restore a broken bone, it could probably help their blood.
I asked them, do you guys have any healing spells or lesser restoration on
They say none that they haven't
Like,
used on themselves already. Themselves already.
Okay, well, I cast lesser restoration on this guy here.
Cool. He gets healed up. You see him. You see his stuff. His skin becomes flushed, and he seems a lot better. He stands up in a jiffy.
Okay.
He kind of like breathes in again. He goes, the vampires, they were resistant to our weapons. We just couldn't do anything.
Told Alexander.
Surprise.
I'm right here. He says.
Yeah, is Alexandra there?
He says Alexander was the first to get attacked. I don't know if he suffered the same fate as us.
Say I warned him to be prepared, but stuff happens.
I healed this guy as well. Lesser restoration on him.
Cool. He jumps up too. They're
How
now
many lesser
both fully
restorations do you have?
I've got about a limit of I believe 4 spells.
Yeah, but what
I can
level's
cast
restoration? Because I know you didn't just use it.
3
so
level
pretty good.
2s, yeah. Level 2. I can cast 2 level 3s, 3 level 2s, and 4 level 1s.
So you can conjure some kind of 2 with we can make a transition from one guy to the next and hope they are the same blood type.
Yeah, I actually went to school to be an MD, not a wizard. So let me whip that one up
Yeah,
for you right
I'm
now.
sure you went to school in Mexico.
So, do we want to just open this door over here to save us the trouble of going all the way
We don't
around?
know what's on the other side, Ragnar. We can't take these risks.
It explodes.
I said, why the hell would there be a door there if it wasn't trapped? Let's just go around like where we came.
It's a dead end. This is a dead
It
end.
appears to be a dead end. Yes, I will reveal it for you.
So I kind of lead the Citrine over. I said, we're gonna go rescue your brethren.
They say good.
Keep an eye on these dirty folks.
Yeah.
So
Just remember that the Heroes Guild is the one doing all the heavy lifting.
Roger, the Heroes Guild is it.
Blood!
Go
blood,
Heroes
I
Guild.
say
I say, don't listen to the
Yeah.
elf. He's not, you know.
Heroes
rabbit
Guild.
for a pet.
Yeah, you guys
Heroes
are
Guild.
awesome blood.
Heroes Guild. Okay. They say what should we do?
I said, have you ever seen something like this? And I showed them the portcullis and kind of touch it, try to insert every body part into it.
They shrug and say no.
If I touch it, what happens?
Same thing that appears to happen. As you touch it, nothing really happens. It kind of shudders a little bit.
If I try to put my hand through it, what happens?
Nothing appears to happen.
So I'm going to turn off every single candle
Cool. Every candle's now gone. It's now dark.
and take the light off of Norian's head. Now it's completely dark.
Pitch
I can
black.
still see!
Except for one of you can see.
So I asked Ragnar if the portcullis is open yet.
Is it?
The portcullis does not appear open now.
Fuck, so I
Oh,
put light back on Norian's head.
Cool.
I'll put light on my mace.
Gonna put the light back on. Find people making out.
Fuck. He
See
figured it out.
Diego, bad dog.
I don't like how you're giving us very limited light now.
Well,
Am I like... is the portcullis basically like... You can just walk through it? It's just sort of like some sort of magic portcullis?
no.
Is
The
it pretty
port.
solid?
It's several bars.
It's a physical thing that has
okay.
magic over it.
So I pick up
Oh.
a candle and chuck it at the portcullis.
Cool. You throw at the portcullis, and as it kind of goes between the bars, you see it kind of get a little bit stripped of what it's made of, and kind of falls to pieces.
Oh wow.
What do you throw to the?
A candle.
Okay. Okay, so I do the same with one of the lids of the.
Oh fuck.
You throw a lid, and it just gets chopped onto the other side. Just turns to dust.
keep chucking stuff into it?
No, I was gonna say I could dispel magic. I could use dispel magic on
You
it.
could do that. That might work.
Just maybe.
Just a little bit. Though.
Yeah, sounds good. Do it.
It's worth a chance. It's worth a chance. I cast dispel magic on the portcullis.
Cool, cool. Let me just look up exactly what dispel magic does.
Dispel.
Well, I know it dispels magic, but I want to know the exact
no.
range
I
of
can
it.
tell you right now if you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Shaw likes to have all that type of stuff open.
I don't
These
even
could
have
seem
any
kind of
spells.
useful.
Yo, fuck you.
We can't even say the name that he came up with, right?
Shut up! Yeah, so if it's a spell second or lower, it ends for every third level or higher on the target. He needs to make an ability check using his spellcaster ability. The DC of the thing equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Cool, cool. I'll do it myself. What's your modifier, buddy? It would be your intelligence plus, or wisdom, plus your proficiency.
I would not let him roll for you, man.
So, +6.
You should let me roll for you.
My wisdom is +4. Proficiency is +3.
Damn. So +7.
Cool. So DC is going to be. Cool. Yep. So what do you guys do?
So it doesn't do anything?
Spell?
Oh, you see you see it shudder, and you see magic kind of explode. You don't know how many spells were on there, or and how much were actually dispelled.
So I pick up another candle and fucking throw it at it.
You throw it in, and you do see it gets eradicated again.
Wow.
Oh, come on. I said, wow, that's some heavy duty magic.
Dispel again?
You guys are running out of spells here.
Before we do that, let me see what detect magic, if it just lets me see how many spells would be on this door.
Sure.
You guys want to see a gif of a dude lighting himself on fire?
Yes. No. Fucking idiot.
I saw the monk do it.
Well, no, more like some dude lighting his balls on fire, and then his buddy's like kicking it off.
What's with you and watching guys with hot balls?
He means his
Alright.
own.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
How
do
else
that
do you think
detect
he lost his
magic.
left nut?
Alright, now you guys gotta see this. This is fucking hilarious.
Anyways, so
wait 10 minutes to cast, and
Cool.
then use detect magic. So
cool. You using it as a ritual or?
yeah, as a rich. Can I cast rituals? I don't think I can. All right, I'm just gonna use this damn spell.
Cool.
So
So
you can't cast it as a ritual detector.
so you
No,
look
I
at it and you can clearly tell that although one of them is gone, the other one does appear to be a damaging kind of disintegration spell on it.
So
you gotta
it
give
is
it
only
another
one
shot.
left then.
Yeah. The other one appears to there appear to be multiple ones, and that one appears to be gone.
So I say, yeah, just one more. Get
Oh,
this.
so you want
off,
help
and
with
then
this
the
one?
Champions Guild is, right through this.
So John, is there any way that I'd be able to help him? Maybe rubbing residuum on his forehead, or like helping him cast it or something?
No.
Just to secure it? Alright.
All right, try another
rubbing-
spell.
Just love rubbing residual on people.
Yeah, and then we found out it was never residual. He never
Better
carries
not.
residual.
It'll be much better now to know that.
Why is this residuum stick? Shut up. Yeah.
This would basically be my last sort of level 3 spell. But yeah, okay, fine. Dispel magic.
Cool. You try to dispel magic, and you get a cool. You cast dispel magic. You see a little burst of
Okay,
energy.
cool.
I throw a candle at it.
Cool. It disintegrates.
Fuck, you failed, you piece of shit. So we have to be back tomorrow. Or take a long rest and try again.
Or we can try and explore the rest of the cave. Maybe that'll have some answers.
What other rest is part of this cave?
The stairs, and then the other doorway we didn't open.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
yeah.
So
cool.
I'm assuming you guys did not take a short rest then.
I
was-
short rested.
That means everyone took a short rest because you can't take an hour break alone. Time travel does not exist.
Not yet.
Pretty loner.
I'm gonna speed die then.
Yeah. So everyone's healing. Everyone's gonna do that. I'm going to roll
Except for me.
So you're gonna keep on exploring then, or?
No, I mean I literally can't heal anything. So
No. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I could heal
sure you
one
can't because you
Yep,
only took damage from the top.
maximum health
Cool. So you guys wait and so don't apply any of these things yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you got spells, you don't apply them yet. What happens is Udofire, who's and this little dog, you guys have kind of remained vigilant, and Diego starts barking at this direction. With your superior sight, do you have dark vision, Udofire?
Elves, yeah, have dark vision.
I don't like that, but I will accept it.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I remember when it used to be low light, and I enjoyed that.
It's so much better for an elf. Elves never live in the dark. They live in
Now,
natural light.
elves should get dark. So
Yeah, and they do, you know. Your dog starts barking in that direction.
And
Wake me up.
You down?
You guys weren't sleeping.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, it's
I just come over here.
Cool. You look over you don't see anything, even in with your dark vision, which
Do I
only
hear
goes
any
about
echoing
60
noises from down that cave, or
feet. Give me a check.
perception, I presume?
Yeah, for hearing. Give me a hearing check.
I'm gonna come here and ready a scorching ray.
Ah, come on! I was so happy for a moment, then I realized didn't.
Every time.
I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put the lid on top.
You can hear just barely little footsteps. Now I mean like little, I mean like quiet footsteps.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Cool. You don't really detect any.
No,
Okay, while they're doing that, I put the lid back on the on these things here, and I actually get inside one.
You gonna jump inside the coffin?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so as he's doing that, with
The rest I lid back on too. Later.
Yeah. Are you? Roll me 1d20. I want to see how you react to small spaces.
Yo.
Alright.
He's a big guy.
Okay, cool. You're fine. I was hoping to have you throw it back off and gasp for air desperately. Because you were scared of small spaces. Cool. So Udofire starts walking down. You guys have not.
I would like to accompany him.
You guys have not.
Detect Magic going.
Yeah, you guys have not short rested yet. Just making sure you guys know.
I see nothing.
You keep walking. You see nothing now.
Just get back over here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back over here then.
Cool. Okay, so you guys just gonna chill again?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna go over here.
So are we safe for the duration of those?
I'm gonna go into a coffin. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have more people jumping into coffins?
Yep.
I'm kind of hiding around the corner here for now.
Beautiful. Yeah, sure. So
I'm
you guys
gonna
now
do it
are
in small spaces. Oh.
you guys are now resting separately. And
Sure, why not?
And for the watch out, I'm gonna sit on the coffin that Vic is under.
okay. What do you want to do with the two Citrine Crusaders?
Oh, you shouldn't put the lid back on this one.
He already did. They can just chill if they want.
I want you to know that if I can't get up for any reason, I'm double burning.
They jump into these two coffins too. They're like if you guys got a plan, we'll do it. So now
Do we have any spare?
everyone is now kind of hearing muffled things. The only ones who can really hear is Udofire and the full metal cleric.
Megatron.
Turn one guy into a warforged and everyone becomes comedian.
The next charm.
Okay, so you guys wait a while and nothing happens, and probably like 10 minutes goes by.
So is that a short rest?
No, short rest is now.
Alright, 1 hour later.
Just keep on short resting inside the caskets is what I think they're trying to get at.
Cool, no problem. I'm just trying to find. Ooh, that's similar. Sweet. So after a brief amount of time, you start to hear the sound of clinking steel coming down that way.
Oh fuck, it's just a train.
Alright, so I jump off this casket and I'm gonna. How big are the caskets?
I'm gonna cuddle with Norian. Yo, get in the other one.
Did you just jump out of yours and jump into someone else's? Is that what you're? Is that what you're implying that you're doing?
No, he was on top of you.
Yeah, I was on top of it. I never would get inside one of these. I'm not.
No, Vicaros. Vicaros was saying he's gonna
Oh,
jump out.
no.
Okay.
That's what Udo was doing.
No, I thought you were saying you're gonna jump out of your coffin and jump into Norian's coffin and just
That under
use
Nori.
him. Cool.
Nah, I'm just gonna hide behind this casket.
Cool.
Kind of crouch down. I'm assuming there are no more lights in this room since Vic turned them all off, and no one has light.
You only see a small glow coming from over here, which is just basically bouncing off the walls.
All right.
Alright.
It's fine. Stay just right there. You'll be the bait.
Oh, great. Thanks.
So you could hear like a tink,
So to the wood, I say,
tink,
yeah, when they
Tink.
get here.
tink, 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 until eventually you see a heavily armored creature get to right about, let me say right about here. He appears to be, he's wearing black armor, got a large shield, got a sword. He's just covered in weapons beside that. He's kind of looking around, he's giving a good sniff around. And,
Wait, does he look like a human? Or?
No, only
I
I
don't
would.
know.
He's most certainly, Udofire kind of can definitely see that he is humanoid. He kind of sniffs around, and you see him kind of give out a smile.
So I jump out the shadows and I say, "Hey there, buddy. What are you doing here, friend?"
Yeah.
Dumb loud.
Yeah. You see him walk. I'm just gonna put him. Where are you? He kind of stands on this coffin over here, and he gives you a smile as he looks down at you and your little silver rapier, and he said silver rapier, and says, "Oh, that's precious."
So I burst out, surprise, motherfucker! Level 3 scorching blast. Or scorching ray.
Unfortunately, what you're hearing is wah 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 wah.
Yeah, but Udofire, I said Udofire to talk dumb loud when somebody came.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's why I was doing that.
That's what he was doing.
Cool. No problem. It sounds like you guys are bursting out. He's unfortunately ready for a fight, having actually smelled most of you, so he's ready for whatever you're bringing on. So roll for initiative.
Wait, who's under this casket?
Norian.
That's
So
me.
if Norian does strong strength, can he knock him prone?
Hopefully. Chances are this guy's way too heavy, and he knows that he's there.
So this dude knew that I was gonna come out yelling surprise motherfucker. That makes it no fun.
Well, I apologize for enemies being smart.
He really doesn't.
Who does not?
So this dude is
It would have been
obviously...
sick if Ragnar jumped out and just lay on hands and fucking killed him one hit.
This cape is amazing, by the way. This
I don't
plus
think-
5 to initiative.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
And,
the
it's
capes are fucking tight.
backpacks or capes or cloaks, they're all useful.
He's
This
not
has mine
undead,
like a
right?
handbag.
He's a vampire, of course he's undead.
Oh, okay, he's a vampire. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Blood.
Yeah, he's the Black Panther enthusiast.
Yep, Black Panther. Go Panthers.
Go,
Cool,
go, go,
I'm
go,
assuming
go.
everybody rolled, so Full Metal Cleric, you're up.
Boom! I jump out of the corner. One,
Cool.
2, 3, and I burning hands to his face.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Realize Norian is
I love the idea of that.
That's a good idea.
Please do it. You already said you're doing
And
it.
I'd like, is it? See, I've already said that.
Yeah. You were gonna do it before he said there's Norian there.
I know.
Okay,
I know. It's so.
Can you please tell me the path it takes? It goes 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3.
I
Yeah.
don't
It's
remember that
15?
being that wide.
If
Yeah,
it's 15,
yeah,
I think it goes
it-
like
it's-
these
yeah.
3, and these 2, and these 2, basically.
No, it's 15. It goes 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It goes like that.
Oh, so no way I would be getting hit. Yo,
You
you're not even putting the vampire.
Yeah,
Who
he's
the
not even
fire's
aiming
fine.
at my
Yeah.
He's not even aiming at the guy.
I know. He's like,
John.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm saying he could go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing.
Or you can not cast that and cast something else.
So you want to go like 1,
Ah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3? Is that it?
well, should I?
Is
Should
that
I
it?
on? honor the
They could just
attack, or
cast something
should I
else.
just like back? Alright,
Do whatever you want. But just know you wasted 2 minutes of all our time. So do it. Do something.
Now, like,
Dang it, full minute cleric, do something.
Oh my god.
I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm just gonna try and hit him off the
You gonna try
coffin.
bash him?
Go up here.
Did he just crack on
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna. Yeah, try. Hit him with the mace.
Cool. Give me a roll.
So let's try and land him, make him land here or something.
Cool. Give me a roll.
That's my silver mace as well.
Cool.
No, plus the bless. How long does bless last for?
How long does bless last for? 10 minutes if he was concentrating. It was been much more than 10 minutes right
Yeah,
now.
I was about to say that.
I thought it was an hour.
Cool. You see him, you miss him. As you actually don't miss him, you hit his hard armor. He riposts for. Oh, why did I did that in a thing? Got 18, but I will allow you guys the benefit of the doubt and roll 12. So he riposts and misses. I assume
Shit,
12.
it's Fiora.
Yeah, he missed.
Oh,
Fiora.
I hope he doesn't know. We're all fucking dead.
Cool. Udofire, you're up.
Shut up!
Yeah, man, shut up.
My bad. My cousin's being a retard.
Hey, cousin, you're a retard.
Can't you see we're
Alright, so
role
one
playing here? My gosh.
and
We're bro playing.
rapier, scimitar, rapier,
Damn
scimitar.
Tink, that scimitar manages to hit in the face, and then
it's
Tink.
silvered.
And it's silvered, yeah. So, you hit him in the face for 12 damage. Blah.
Is he dead?
No.
Ho 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 ho.
Damn.
No.
And then I'd say prepare to be killed by the Heroes Guild.
He begins to laugh.
Oh my god! How do you fuck this up?
Norian, you're up. And by up, I mean you're prone, inside of a coffin, underneath a vampire.
Yeah, I'm guessing I cannot use the rapier or the sword through the coffin, right?
I think you gotta
You can try. It's not going to work out well.
Or you can try and lift the coffin up so you flip him over.
I could.
Or you could aim your sword of Azeroth up and shoot water and pancake his ass against the ceiling.
Yeah, how the hell am I supposed to aim the sword up if the sword
Bro,
is
you
longer
got
than the
this.
height of the
You fucking
coffin?
got this. Just aim it up. It's just a hill. You can aim it at an
remember.
angle.
Do
just-
not listen to Vic.
But they're just made of wood, right?
It does appear to be made of wood, yes.
Okay, instead of doing those crazy tactics, what I'm gonna do is a different one. I'm just gonna try to burst my way through the side of the coffin.
Cool. Unfortunately, your arms are really tight together, so it's hard to get inertia. Please give me a disadvantaged strength check.
Oh, alright.
Oh god.
Don't
so
get a
triples are
natural
gonna
one.
Swine one.
a coffin with arms. Oh,
You guys
my
see his
God.
arm burst through the side and start waggling around. Little help here, he screams.
Is that a critical one?
Yeah, there was
why
a
didn't
one.
you just aim the sword of... Oh.
Yeah. So you see this guy smile.
Yeah.
He's going to
Biden's here?
yeah,
Then
he's
Udofire will cut you.
he's gonna go for attack on you there, Udofire. It's going to attack you once, twice, 3 times. A lady.
A lady.
3 of the 4 hit.
Cool. He starts slashing at you with his sword. Boom. 19 damage total for you.
Wow.
Cool. In addition, I'm going to say he's going to spend. Ooh. Yes. He's also going to do give me a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Yes.
D20.
Wow.
Beautiful. He also, with his last hit strike, he knocks you back, deals an extra 1d8 damage, 3 more damage onto you, and knocks you prone onto this here table. Yep.
Alright,
He's then gonna move and kind of grab onto the arm of
Oh god.
Norian, getting ready to bite, but that'll be his next turn. The camera's Carter.
This nigga. Alright. So I'm gonna blast. Oh my god. I'm gonna. Oh my god.
Do it. You rather hit him than let him get bit.
Alright, so I'm
do
gonna
this.
blast out. Oh my god. And
Okay, define blast out.
I'm just gonna like come up and yell.
Okay,
surprise
so
for fun.
you stand up essentially.
And
Hey everybody, it's me, your friend Vicamros.
that would be
Sit in
a.
front.
Yeah, second.
And
yes,
I'm
Reuben.
gonna cast Scorching Ray up a level, so it'll be a level 3 Scorching Ray.
Cool. So fire. The answer is yes. You're just gonna try to hurt him with fire.
So that would be 4 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and those are against his AC?
Yeah.
It's gotta
Okay.
be a dex, right?
So yeah, all these three basically go from his arm to his pauldrons to his chest, just kind of blasting around, and you can smell that kind of singe of dirt, but you can just see him just look down and then look at you with a smile.
So none of those did damage.
0 did anything. It was pretty funny actually.
Wait,
Alright, so I'm
one
gonna
of
go
beats
back
his
into
armor
my
class?
casket and close the lid.
Yeah, none of that beats his armor class. So
Oh.
you use your remaining action to go prone and jump back in the coffin. Okay, Ragnar.
I'm gonna jump out of, or I'm gonna get up from the coffin.
Poof. You got that right? Oh.
What fucking idea was it to get in these coffins?
The
So
point
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're
lay
prone.
on hands on him.
you are prone.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Got his hopes up.
Okay. So get up. So from prone. That
Yeah.
takes up half my movement, is it?
Half your movement.
So 1, 2, and bless. Why not?
Okay. Cool, so you start bless.
Yeah, I bless on all of us.
Cool.
Except that evil guy.
Especially the evil guy. Full metal Calicark, what do you do?
Can I flip the coffin lid towards him?
You sure can. To what ends? Because he's still gonna be holding his arm.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Hold the but I want to try and like grab Norian. Ow.
So now
Pull him out
between
of the
you
coffin.
and a prone Norian and the enemy is a coffin lid. So now Norian couldn't attack him if you tried. Udofire, you're
No,
up.
it was like oh.
Yeah, well you flipped the coffin lid onto him and now it's flipped onto him.
Alright,
Oh, I'm back. What happened? I see myself.
Everyone's
Well, I
dead.
tried to free you, but apparently
and I'm
Oh.
going to cut the arm that he's holding on with.
Cool. You're gonna try to cut a steel arm. Go
Oh,
for
I
it.
thought he was gonna cut Norian's arm. That would have made more sense.
I forgot he
oh,
is
he's
heavy.
heavily.
He is heavily armored.
You should not even try.
He's
Okay,
he
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
appears to
just
be wearing
gonna
heavy
attack
armor.
him. So boom,
Miss horribly. Miss horribly.
that rapier is silvered.
Cool. Yep.
So 1 hit.
Yeah, looks like the 20. Yeah, the 20 hit.
And then boom.
Oh, you're using
So
lucky.
the last one was a misclick. The second one with the scimitar. The natural
Okay.
one was
So yeah, it was tink tink tink. Dealing 12 points of damage.
I say yeah,
Silver.
bitch.
Cool. Norian.
Okay, he's still holding on to me, right?
Yeah, he has your arm grabbed.
Cool.
In the fucking water at the lid, and it will literally pancake him. In
I was
between
gonna aim
the
at
wall.
him because I think the water will.
Well, I mean, there's a lid in the way of you and him. I guess you missed that part. Reuben decided to flip it up, and now there's literally a lid between you and the vampire.
Which I'm sure doesn't cover the whole vampire.
The fact that you're laying down means it does.
Oh, okay.
If you were standing up, you'd be fine, but you're laying down with your hand grabbed. With your
Excellent.
right hand grabbed at that, so you have only your left hand.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. What I'm gonna do is pierce the lead with the scroll of Asterith and try to pierce the guy with it, or put it as close as I can to him.
Cool.
And after that, I'm gonna throw all the water jet onto him.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna need you to give me an attack using your intelligence. Proficient. You can keep your proficiency level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus
Unfortunate.
plus.
Plus bless. Give me that 1d4. Yeah. The issue here is you're laying down, so I'm gonna say you did manage to blast him enough to get him off you, but besides that, he's unhindered.
Wow.
Okay. It's good enough. I'm gonna get up.
Cool.
And I have no
Still
more
have half
movement,
your
left, right?
movement.
Yeah, that was your action essentially.
Oh, I still have my movement?
Half
Yeah,
your
you
movement.
you still have half, yeah.
Alright, if I move now, would he hit me after the water, or...?
Most likely.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna stay there.
Cool. Okay, it's his turn, so he suffers some extra stuff. And he's going to look at Udofire as easy meat, and he is going to go for some slashes. For a first slash against him.
Udo drops to the floor.
Once more.
I was really counting on him trying to bite what's his face during that turn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And guess what? He doesn't appreciate you trying to help him.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack Norian. Boof. Gonna try to attack Norian again. Boof. And he's going to go for one more. 21. So did all of those hit?
Oh damn.
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Okay. So the point is, he's going to do 4d10 damage on you. Because he critted. Actually, I'm going to roll an extra d20 just to see. We haven't been doing that in a while, but I want to see what he can do. Yeah, okay. He's just going to trip you again then. Back into the coffin with you. As he begins stabbing you for 4d10 damage. 26 points of damage as he just starts stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
So I take the 3 points out of the total, or each one of those attacks?
I want to say total, but that's just because I'm a jerk. Just give it a -9, yeah. Because one of them was a crit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
I'll be right
so
back.
that's, what, 17 points of damage total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Full Metal Cleric, can you get to Udofire while I go after the vampire?
The vampire says, I heard that, and he goes here.
I do not care what you heard.
So he moves over on top of Udofire.
Do I get opportunity attack?
Who?
Ragnar? Me on him?
No, because he moved from here to here.
Oh, okay, I thought he moved on top of Udofire. Okay.
No. He did move on top of Udofire, but that doesn't mean he could.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering.
If he moved, like, here to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vicambros Carter inside your willow coffin.
Some fucking. That's it. I'm tired of this asshole. John, is there any animal I could conjure that'll be in a cave?
In a cave?
That's
Doubtful.
Owlbear! They live in caves, right?
They do.
You
John, can I
can
summon an
try.
owlet?
You can certainly try to conjure whatever you want.
Like I said, the only thing you'd be able to conjure right now is
It seems kind of counterintuitive.
To summon bats into a battle with the vampire?
A little bit.
Oh, but yeah, it does seem counterintuitive. I agree.
Oh my god, I can't use that spell at all while we're indoors. So I'm just
Patience is not a
gonna come back
virtue.
out. Throw my fucking tits. Magic darts up to 4.
Cool. You're
Setting
setting
up to
4
level 3, so it's gonna be a 5d4. None of them are
plus
gonna miss.
5d4 plus 5.
5d4 plus
Plus
5.
the, what's it called?
Wow!
Don't forget
Hilarious.
the 1d4 from
Wow.
Bless.
Whoa.
It's only 1d4 to
Wow.
attack, which is meaningless.
Okay.
Wow.
So these
Really?
darts hit him, and you just see him smile. He's having a great time right now. Yeah.
So I call him a flaming homosexual when I go back into my coffin.
Stop going back into your coffin!
I say, Ragnar, just touch him with your fucking hands and...
I won't kill him.
Don't tell me how to fight as he jumps back in. So Ragnar, you're up. I am not skipping your turn. Yeah, there you go. What do you do?
Okay, I can do 2 things, guys. Turn undead or lay on hands on his butt.
Just fucking lay on hands.
Turn undead, man.
Or you can lay your hands on Udofire.
We just lay on hands and fucking...
Yeah, but
That's
then
it.
You can lay on
he's
hands.
right on top of him. It would just kill him again.
Yeah, he would just
Actually, go
stab
for
and
a-
stab and stab.
turn undead.
Turn
But
undead it is.
Udofire comes first, he can bite his balls off.
Bro, just lay on hands him. What's that, 30 damage? Or 20,
25.
40? He's fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does he take double damage if he's a vampire then?
It's
Or-
radiant.
I've never said that he did.
Okay, yeah, then that wouldn't kill him. 25 damage wouldn't kill him. 50 maybe. But what's it called?
He's already
So-
suffered quite some. Okay.
Anyways, turn undead.
Go for it.
Yeah, John.
Cool. So this
Wisdom
guy's...
saving throw.
Yep. So, wisdom saving throw. Boop.
Save.
Damn it, that's more than it. So.
I'm doing the robot. You can't see it, but I'm doing the robot right now. It's a vampire
How
robot.
are you doing the robot?
Full metal
You're actually
cleric.
struggling to do it. You gotta go for a
Wait.
run.
Oh, yeah. I can see your picture, okay, Neil?
Yeah.
You go for.
Looking at your hamburger with such envy.
No, I actually imagine that
Lust.
hamburger is you.
Full metal cleric. What do you want to
Just
do?
say you want to eat him?
Oh, why?
You know what? A lot of people tell me that, especially the ladies.
Yo, you spelled
I'm
it.
gonna go up.
I asked him to help me up.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna help Norian up.
Cool. That'll be your action, unfortunately.
Would it? Oh,
Yeah.
because I was gonna say I'm gonna try and turn undead on him as well.
Turn
Oh,
undead.
you can
Go.
go ahead.
Just turn undead. Fuck Norian.
That is our theme.
Okay.
Not in that order.
Sorry,
Just don't
Norian.
do the last one. That's okay.
Yo, turn undead him into the portcullis. Let's see how that works.
Turn undead. I
Cool.
said turn undead. And you gotta make a check.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited because a 16.
Oh my gosh, that just beats it by 1.
Wait, so it's 16 was the DC?
No, 15.
Then I beat it by 2.
RP die.
DC 15.
RP die.
RP die. RP die.
Do I even have one? I think I do. I gotta have.
I have one. So you
I have
Should have one.
I fucking OD'd on RP die. I still have.
Nope. Waste of a die.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
No.
No. Yes. Yep, Ben, are you guys 0, 0, 1? I can't see. There go 1. Just look at how many RP dice you all have.
I have 2.
Cool,
I have none.
cool. Yeah, you guys are running
I
low.
have one.
Cool. So unfortunately, Full Metal Cleric did that. You want to move anywhere? Maybe away, because things are about to get real.
No.
Where the
fuck
I'm gonna
are the
stand by my friends.
Where the citrine?
The citrine are still in their coffins.
They're fucking idiots.
They're
Is this on?
They fought this guy before, and guess what happened last time?
They're little bitches.
He's not there.
Alright, so we fucking kill him after
He's
we're
listening to
done
music. Okay.
Oh, big cameras.
So Udofire, I'm sorry, but that's not enough to get back up.
I realize that. Can I still control my dog?
Your dog. Well, roll run 1d3. Standard rules for what pets do. They're either gonna be frightened, protective, or go enraged. Frightened. So his main thing is he's going to try to protect himself over anything else. Norian,
yeah.
what do you want to do?
Time to get a new dog. Alright, I can't do much. Getting up we'll use my action, right?
Yeah.
Half. No,
I
getting up
thought
takes
that
half
was movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, take half your movement to get over there, not half your action.
I'll have my movement.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can jump over there pretty easily.
Okay, then I come over
You're
here.
not in a good position though.
None of us are.
Yeah.
Alright,
continue.
then I'm gonna try to attack this guy.
Okay, please do. Attack this fully armored, menacing man.
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't forget bless.
Oh!
And I had to add bless.
Ah man, if only you were a champion.
Ah.
Are you a champion?
I am
believe
definitely
Norian
a
is,
champion.
yeah.
So that means those are both crits.
Oh
That's
my
19.
god.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 19.
Because you're a
Oh
champion.
my god.
Sheesh.
Come on, Norian.
Sweet baby
Save our
titties.
asses.
Thank you, Norian.
Yeah, so I have to roll an extra 2d10.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Alright.
assuming you do these each do 1d10.
And his stunt die?
Wait, why would these do 1d10? Oh, you're using okay. Only you're not using your rapier anymore. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm using the sword of Azeroth in this.
Okay, just sword right. Yeah. Okay, so that's 4d10 damage, I suppose. So 2d10 more. Okay.
And his RP, I mean his stunt die or no?
he can if he'd like, but only at like 4 damage maximum.
That's still damage.
19.
I want to roll
21.
20 to see what I would get on this.
Yeah, the stun die.
Oh, because you got stunned. Yeah, you can roll a
Oh,
220.
damn, he got an 18 and a 17.
Nice.
Damn, girl.
Stun points.
Yo, start breaking
Like
some armor.
Sunder armor, dude. Sunder armor.
yeah. Are you actually good to apply that? Yes,
Yeah.
under armor. Sounds good.
Cool.
Stunder
Thunder.
item, Stunder armor, you could,
I'm just going to mark him in addition to having his sweet fist symbol. He's going to have a little. Matt, why don't you let me do that?
Sorry, do it now.
Roll 20 glitches sometimes. Never buying this product again.
you
There
could
we go.
actually have this, I wouldn't have tried disarm. Mighty blow would have been
Okay,
nice.
cool. So his so do you want to do his shield or do you want to do his chest armor?
Chest armor doesn't work.
Chest armor, definitely.
Either way, it's just going to go for a -1.
Oh,
'Cause
what?
if he could break the shield, then, the shield is going.
Okay, so wait, I have 35 points to do whatever I want with stun points, right?
Essentially, yeah.
35.
Okay, cool.
Holy- Can't you
How
use
many
Sunder armor
times?
many times?
I'll allow it.
Wait, can he use, what is it?
I can use it 3 times.
Not
But
Wednesday.
I can use Mighty Blow. Alright,
Mighty blow 5 times?
Yeah, he could
Wow.
use Mighty Blow 5 times.
Wow.
Nice.
That would be 5d10. Damn.
That's 5
Do it! Do it!
Do it.
can I go ahead, John?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, 5d10. Cool.
So with
Oh
this
my God.
2 crits with this thing.
And I
Nice.
have-
So what you do is instead of attacking him in a normal way, you just kind of jab him in the stomach, and as you pull out, he kind of keels over, and then you just take your magical sword of Azrath and just stuff it through his face, down into his chest, and twist. And as far as you can tell, his armor, and everything on him seems to turn to ash.
So I get out before he dies. So, stop, motherfucker. Oh, he's dead. Well, I tried, guys. Oh, wait, get the ashes off of Udo. No, it's over.
So that was 65 points of damage. Cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a tremendous amount of
Holy
damage.
shit.
Wow.
That was a good one, Norian.
And this is why I protect Norian with my maneuver.
You say as you are clearly having issues, and this was all before even getting a light rest.
I stabilize. I dust him off of the ashes.
Yeah, this nigga keep
I
messing
pick up
me.
the heart and I put it in.
Yo,
the bag,
let's get ready
and
to kill
then
this. Oh, what happened?
I use my healer's kit on Udofire to stabilize him.
Okay, cool. He's currently covered in ashes.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of like, okay, buddy, come on, get up.
Just spit
What was
on
doing
him.
that, by the way? I want to grab a handful of ashes and throw it against the portcullis.
Cool. If they could disintegrate, they would.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna go up to the nearest coffin where Citrine was hiding, and start calling them all types of pussies. Fat pussies, hairy pussies, disgusting pussies, blue waffle pussies. Just fucking go ham on them.
They say, okay, well that was fun. I guess I'll
got
leave.
going on, guys.
Okay, so the Citrine are now leaving. They're going out the front door.
Hey, before you guys go, can you heal Udofire?
They said we're out of healing. We told you that.
Oh, shut up. You had like that rest there inside the coffin.
3 minutes is not enough. Okay, so they go home.
I hope they die on the way out. John, if I don't see their bodies
Cure
somewhere out there.
wounds, 2d8 plus 2 on myself. And that's
Okay,
7.
Adam,
Cool.
thanks for playing, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. So I guess we'll call it for today. I'll see you guys next time when we
So is this
deal
a
with
long
the
rest
rest of
right
this.
now?
No, certainly not a long rest. Make sure everyone to take account of how many spells you've used, etc., etc.
I got all saved.
But you did manage to kill 2 of what appears to be 6 vampires.
So we don't look.
And but I would say that still did good. I will see you next time. Same dungeon time, same Dragon Channel. Stay
Got
frosty.
it, Chief.